Chris.
how do you do a left-handed layup, or how do you shoot the ball? And I'm like, I've been waiting all night for you to ask me that. I would love to give you some drills you can practice at home.
How do you hezzy tween?
How do you hezzy tween? Well, there's one kid who has a great shot and a decent dribble for his age. He's my old coworker's son.
He's my age.
He's Brandon's age. He's my old coworker's son. He's got a really good jump shot. Like, he's like square elbow and everything. Hello.
Hold
on.
You have a square elbow, Seth was saying.
I was talking about your
Kellee,
square
how square
elbow.
your elbows are.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're so non-jagged. I've been talking about them all night.
About that, actually.
I was disparaging.
Our audio check does great.
Does it?
Good audio check.
I forgot we were doing an audio check. I didn't even do the Michael check.
Hi, Kellee.
Hi.
Video is recording for you.
Okay, I have
Just so you know.
Audacity.
There you go. Not the Homer novel.
Yeah. Do we legally have to tell people we're recording?
Yes.
Recording in progress. Well, that's why it says like over the
Okay.
earphone. Like,
Well, I know in California that's specifically a rule. I didn't know.
California.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Montana had the same kind of rules.
Probably.
Seems legit.
I don't know, man.
On Audacity, make sure that the little microphone right above the little numbers in the gray area is set to like a microphone, like external microphone or something, as well as the little headphone things are set to external headphones.
Okay, it says MacBook Air microphone. Is that good?
No. Does it have another one on there?
It says Microsoft Teams audio or Zoom audio device.
Did you plug in your headphones after you opened Audacity?
No. Maybe.
You had your headphones. Maybe quit out of Audacity and then reopen it and see if you have a different option.
Okay.
Just seeing if it might come through your headphone ones next to you instead of your laptop. But if not, that's
Just
okay.
try that out.
Audacity.
Thanks for the input, Lucas.
Try turning it off and on again. Got it.
Try hezzy tweening. Thanks, Seth.
Thanks, Bill.
Okay. Skip.
There we go.
External microphone. Got it.
There you go. And then external headphones for the little headphone thing. Oh shit, external microphone. Now we can't hear her.
Oh shit.
Maybe it'll have to be MacBook microphone.
Wait, can you hear now?
Yeah.
Faintly.
It still says, well, that'll change. My laugh will change all that. But it says external microphone as well as external headphones.
Okay, and just do a little recording on there and see how high the levels are again. Try and get the peaks somewhere like right at the top of the bars.
Is that what we want?
Yeah.
So I've been real quiet for...
I know. That's
Do I just press the green button?
You just press the red button, the record button.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like that is like
okay.
What I'm doing right now is good.
That's what
okay, so I want to be where? Sorry.
Just like so the peaks are pretty close to the top of the bars as it scrolls along.
Oh.
At least more than halfway.
Oh, I think I'm doing great.
Okay. She nailed it. I do not have feelings for Christy North.
Do not have feelings for Christy North. That's
Lucas,
old school stuff.
Lucas, do you need to know anything for setup on Audacity?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay, good. I just want to make sure. We've got a lot of newbies here.
Yeah, we gotta be safe.
We gotta be safe.
Are we starting this bitch?
Use protection on the podcast.
What's that?
Use protection on the podcast.
Yeah.
You gotta be safe.
Yeah. Too safe.
Yeah, how are we starting this bitch?
Huh.
Oh my God.
Kellee, do you watch the videos at all, or do you still just listen to this shit?
Well, okay, it depends on like what y'all say. So the other day when Seth said that he got the haircut, I like looked on and I was like, oh, that is a nice haircut. Well done. Or if like
Okay.
a cat's going crazy in the background, I'll like try to see what's happening. But Jinjo is
Jinjo's
usually
always
like
going
never.
crazy in the
Yeah.
background.
It's just like never
it's-
Jinjo there though.
It's always up to the
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, he's doing something crazy, but it's Lucas looking at him going, "Hey, quit that."
He's
It's like,
always-
he's never on camera.
He's always opening the cupboards and cracking open
forget I
beers
have
and like
it.
breaking glasses. You're like, Jinjo,
Yeah,
quit
Jinjo-
drinking.
Every time we record, he's on a
Jinjo.
4-day bender.
Well, so are you guys, it sounds like. I'm like, are they okay? Y'all drinking enough water?
No.
No, not even
You're
close.
fine.
Yeah, and also, like, how many hours are you working, Brandon?
40.
Okay, because there was like 3 weeks ago where you were like coming off of 80.
Yeah, that was when we didn't have additional help. We're good now.
I think that was the. We did something before. It was the Kirk Cameron episode we were recording. And
Okay.
Carter's like, "How many episodes or how many hours did you work this week?" And you were like 73.
Yeah.
And Carter was like, "So you watched whatever was before."
Yeah. So you watched Star Wars Holiday Special.
That's what it was. Star
Worked
Wars, and then
73
Kirk. You
hours, and then worked-
sandwiched Star Wars and Kirk Cameron in 73 hours
Yeah,
of work. In
that's what it
between.
was.
Yeah.
So how we
Yeah.
starting this bitch?
Do we give
I've-
spoilers on the Super Bowl?
Spoilers?
Yeah,
I
if anybody
mean, it won't be
hasn't watched
spoil-
it.
It won't be spoilers because it'll come out
It's-
8 days from now.
8 days
but
after. Hope you guys have seen the Super Bowl because we'll be spoiling it today.
That's a pretty good bit, actually.
That is a pretty good bit.
Good, good.
And we'll just make up team names.
Yeah, we'll just put two teams that weren't in it.
The Alvin Flangs versus.
No.
I like it.
Is he the director?
He
No,
was
that
the
was
voice
like
of the.
Then it's something weird.
I have
We'll
no
get
idea.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think we do Super Bowl spoilers, but we just did you see the touchdown pass from Alvin Flang to
Yeah. To Lisa last name.
Yeah,
Lisa
what-
last name.
Yeah, I never learned it, I don't think.
Wait, did she have a last name?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Where did this even take place?
Earth, you
Ohio?
would presume, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio, you think?
Maybe.
I think it was sunny
Somewhere
enough. It's
with
probably
ducks.
Kellee.
A lot of ducks. Lucas looks mad.
He's pissed.
All right, so we'll do Super Bowl stuff. Kellee, remember I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, play. You hit that record button. We're gonna wait for 5 seconds. When your little timer hits 5 seconds, clap. We'll all clap on our own fives, and then we'll do our intro. We'll pause for another 5 seconds, and then we're into it.
All right.
And we'll pause after Cat's Facts. We'll pause right before Quotes, Ratings, and Reviews.
You got it.
Cat. Lucas, are you ready? He still looks angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Did you get he's got furrowed brows recently.
Burrowed brows. Joe Burrowed brows.
No.
Bird
That kinda looks
Shrouse.
like Joe Burrow.
What did you say? Prayers up for.
No, I said Seth kind of looks like him.
I thought you, for some reason I heard prayers up for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow.
That's a pretty good compliment.
That's a good
Yeah,
compliment.
that's a
That
good
guy's got
compliment.
swagger. He's pretty hot.
Okay. Get it.
That he doesn't do that.
He probably does.
He does.
He doesn't do that.
Right before he eats a woman out, he's like,
He does. Ew.
he puts on his bib.
You think he has a bib?
You have to have a waterproof bib. That's just a fact.
Yeah, one of those hydrophobic ones that just wicks off.
Hydro flask.
Hydro flask bib. Yeah.
We should probably post the picture you sent me for like a promotional thing with
Yeah.
all your gifts.
Yeah, please do.
The big ass hat. We
The
sent
big-
all the gifts, Lucas.
Yeah, I got the big ass hat.
From the
Yeah.
Halloween giveaway.
Like 3 or 4 months late.
Nice.
Yeah, I even got
Finally.
a car.
That's Subaru that was finally promised.
Yeah, that was it's a beautiful ride.
Cat.
And it
We ready?
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cat. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, play. Hope you didn't miss the Super Bowl, but if you did, spoilers here. Alvin Flang, Super Bowl MVP.
I don't remember seeing his name anywhere.
You don't really see their names much. It's not like there's a credits afterwards.
They got stats everywhere throughout the entire game. I didn't see Alvin flying once.
It's because you're an Eagles fan.
It's true.
You chose not to see that.
Yeah.
340 yards, all through the ground.
Not on the ground, through the ground.
Yeah.
He burrowed. Oh, he
Don't-
Joe Burrow.
No.
He burrowed.
He
And
burrowed.
Prospero. Found a
And
new
Prospero.
with his
I
dog.
do remember Ham the Chimp as the Super Bowl halftime performer. Really let me down there.
Just bringing
he
up
always
old bits
does.
now.
It was a Skype Super Bowl halftime show from Fallujah, and it was not good.
Yeah, he was
almost-
not doing well.
He almost died.
That's the
he was-
spoiler, is he's missing an arm. The people at home that haven't found out yet.
But don't forget about Lisa last
Fallujah.
name. Lisa last name.
Lisa last name.
Big defensive stopper.
Yeah, all-world nose tackle. She was
5'3", 130 pounds.
7'2", 600.
Perfect
Stopped
size for a
everything.
nose tackle. So yeah, those are just some spoilers. Hope you didn't miss the Super Bowl. And if you did, yeah, eat a bag of dicks.
I guess.
Get him.
Yeah, get him, Seth.
I didn't.
You're supposed to get him.
I'm sorry.
Get him.
I missed my
Get
cue.
him.
Getting away.
That man's.
He
that man's he did.
Okay, thank God somebody else thinks that's funny besides the three of us. That was a poll. I think I was the only one that voted on that one too, so I couldn't come up with a solid answer to anybody else.
Well, it won. So in resounding numbers, 1-0.
Yeah, that's 100%.
That's a Super Bowl. Spoilers if you missed the Super Bowl polls.
It was 1-0.
It's the Super Bowl. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Anybody recognize that laugh in there? Three
Seth.
times. It's Seth mostly just like breathes through his nose quickly when he laughs, except sometimes he does
Yeah.
that.
If it's really funny,
He
I
just starts
sound
to
like that. I
cry.
get real high pitched and I cry, yeah. And I
Oh.
leave the room.
That's my favorite, honestly.
When I leave? When something's so funny that I leave the room.
I love it when Seth just isn't on the podcast.
I'm
It's
glad
great.
somebody he just shut the hell
Oh
up for
my god, I wish I'm
once.
#1 fan of Seth to like get out of the room, Seth. Sorry.
So fast.
That's fine.
It's been less than a year.
Well, if anybody recognized that voice, we've got a guest, third-time returner from Space Jam and from Aladdin 2: The Return of Jafar. It's Lukas.
Yeah, Lucas.
Woo! It's good to have you back.
Yeah, and you'll recognize our
Thank you.
incumbent voice of Kellee welcoming him back.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, we
She's
missed
so
you, Lucas.
encumbered. Thank you.
She's
I'm
so
glad he's
incumbent, it's crazy.
It's crazy. She's been here for X amount of years,
How's
I want to say.
How's Bilson doing?
Bilson is doing well. He had to take a little bit of time off of listening to the podcast after New Year, but then I told him about the awards and he got right back on it.
Nice.
Ooh,
And then
it's
he-
nice finish.
And then he
Said my
decided,
mom.
yeah, he lost to Lucas's mom, which he
Deserving.
was like, I respect that. I respect it.
Deserving.
That's my mom. I'm gonna ride for her.
But
That's
I need
fair.
your new address now, since you moved, if he's gonna keep supplying every once in a while a really crummy beer that you guys don't like.
What are you talking about? That was the German chocolate cake beer? That
Yeah.
was decent.
That was what a consolation prize. That was decent beer. I wouldn't choose it, but I
somewhat
drank
enjoyed that beer that Bilson sent to us back in October that he definitely sent me, and I kind of liked.
That's very specific.
it. Yeah. Which is a good sign of a present that you definitely like.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was dark. It was creamy. It was caramely. It was coconutty. What's
You don't-
not to like?
You don't remember. These are just echo chamber words.
These are things that describe German chocolate cake, so I can only assume
yeah.
that it did
the
taste
beer
like
probably.
that.
That's fair.
You ass.
Sorry.
So we got Kellee. We got Seth. And
I'm
Lucas. He's Lucas.
And
And
movies.
Brandon.
And Brandon's and movies. And I've got some questions for you guys.
How many this week?
Probably 3. I don't know. I haven't made them up yet.
Okay.
Okay.
That's helped me stall.
Yeah.
First question is, do you like dogs?
Absolutely.
Less than cats.
But you still like them.
Yeah.
You love your Caesar boy.
Oh, Caesar
He looks pretty
boy.
cool.
My next question is, do you like, this kind of ties in with like Good Luck Chuck, like similar. Do you like scenes in movies where there's almost a rape?
No.
You're probably not. That's a good
No.
answer.
That's a no.
Good answer.
If you had to
Yeah.
tie it into Good Luck Chuck, I probably don't like this thing you're about to ask.
And last but not least, do you like improvised voiceovers?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when they're very chunky. It goes from dead silence to like staticky backgrounds.
I'll have to go with Kellee on that.
You have to echo. Okay. Oh shit. Lucas heard something. Are you okay? Are you alone in there?
There's an echo.
Well, if you answered yes, like in dogs, rape scenes, or movies with impromptu voiceovers, you've come to the right place. This is the Brandon, the Seth, and the Lucas featuring Kellee.
Woo woo!
And featuring movies.
New name of the podcast.
The Brandon, the Seth, and the Lucas.
Yeah.
And sometimes Devin.
And sometimes Devin featuring whoever.
Kellee, yeah.
Well, whoever the guest is, not to.
Shout out
yeah,
Rat Boy.
featuring whoever.
Yeah, exactly. If Rat Boy ever comes on, I want him to be in that spot at some
But he
point.
died.
And shout out Drunk Robert.
He
And
didn't
shout
die.
out Ishtar.
Shout out.
Is
Ishtar.
Robert going to be on for Ishtar?
Do you
It's
want me to
not
text
like
him and get
cheese.
him on Ishtar? For real, do you want me to get him on
Yeah,
Ishtar?
he needs to be on.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page.
It's a lot more digestible than the dwarf movie.
Oh.
Okay.
I haven't even
This movie
seen
is
it.
here
I haven't
today.
seen Ishtar, but I know it's more digestible.
I just can't guarantee that he won't bring his own bottle of tequila again.
That's fine. I
Wow.
enjoyed him.
All right.
I'm impressed.
You guys,
Today is
He went
even
crazy.
less digestible, I might argue, than even dwarfs.
Yeah.
Small.
So if you tuned
You're
in
not
this
wrong.
week, we watched a movie from 2011 called Love on a Leash.
I can't believe it was that recent still.
12 years ago. Before we get into it, we're drinking beers. I got us Laughing Dogs, Mountain Hound, Huckleberry Cream Ale. I'll
No.
tell you.
He did.
He did. Finding a dog-themed beer way easier than unicorn or Wookiee or like any other animal, really.
Well, we're lucky. I think Laughing Dog, is it Montana?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the
It's
brewery is
Huckleberry. It's
local.
4% alcohol. Laughing Dog Brewery, Ponderay, Idaho is where it's from.
Okay.
It's close
Ooh.
enough. Yeah.
Do you know where Ponderay is?
Yeah, so I grew up in Sandpoint, and Sandpoint and Ponderay they like touch.
And
It's
where's
like-
Sandpoint?
They're cousins.
Oh, it's like way north in that panhandle.
Cat.
North of
So
Coeur d'Alene.
you played them.
Yeah, I like Ponderay.
And Kellee, you have anything to drink?
Yeah, I have Lagunitas hazy IPA, but it's only because this is the dog. I almost got a green beer that had a duck on it, and I thought that would also be very fitting.
That would have been very good.
But my preference was to have a hazy IPA versus just a regular IPA. And then we also thought about getting like a like non-alcoholic for it to be virginal.
Also would have been fancy.
Yeah, that would have been good too.
There's some O'Douls.
Do you like hazy more than regular then?
Yeah, I love a hazy IPA.
You do too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I don't
I don't
know.
know what that means.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't either, but I know I like it better.
Yeah, I think it's a part of the filtering process. I said I think, but I do know it's part of the filtering process.
Okay.
Good. She immediately contradicted herself.
Hold on, I understand entirely.
And Lucas?
I got some coffee because might not even make it to the end of the podcast. I'm kind of tired.
What?
Oh, he's gonna power through. He knows it.
He's sleepy.
I don't know. He's sleepy.
He's never said this before.
I
He
know,
might
that's
actually
true.
just
He might.
go to bed.
You should
which is
stay
fair.
on the podcast regardless, and if you fall asleep
Mhm.
like in the middle of the video, that's gonna be awesome.
If you did,
Yeah.
we would heckle nonstop, I think, until you woke up or didn't, and we just kept
And
making jokes
the
about
instant
it.
he wakes up, I'm such a racist, probably.
Yeah. What, did
Yeah.
Brandon say something racist? He's like in a daze. Doesn't even know what's been happening for the last hour and a half.
I could also just take my headphones into the bathroom, and then maybe that'll wake you up too.
While you urinate?
Yeah. Well, Lucas.
What?
Yeah.
Of course.
It was a
Keep that fucking
callback.
sound
That would
out of my
probably be the
ears.
trick.
Yeah. To
Or put me back.
the
to sleep,
bracket,
know.
I was very confused by.
Yeah. So beers, I like mine. It's a little light though. I could use a little more alcohol.
It's a little light.
Yeah. It's only 4%.
Granted, 4% is like double domestics.
No, like normal domestics like 3.5, like a Bud Light.
No,
But we're
Light's
used
like
to
3.
drinking like 6 to 9. So
Yeah, that's fair.
all right. That's beers, and we're getting into it. Director today, our second female director, Fen
Oh.
Tian.
Wow. Who would have guessed?
It's true.
We are
Wow.
pioneers now. And we've got a female guest on. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys are good. 2023 is gonna be good.
We passed
So
the Bechdel
feminist,
test.
it's crazy.
Yeah. This is why we haven't taken off yet, is our lack of female representation.
Yeah.
It's finally
Accurate.
happening.
Good
We're gonna
work.
blow up. Thank you.
Fen Tian is known for things such as The Model,
Good.
for Forbidden Kiss, and then a music video called "Trust Me" by Bad Baby featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh,
Go. Good for
The-
her.
Let's go.
The Brazilian guy?
Ty Dolla $ign? Is he Brazilian?
No. Bad Baby.
I think he's Mexican.
I thought he was from
That's
South
Bad
America.
Bunny. Bad Baby's a female.
Okay,
Bad
okay.
Bad
That's the
Baby's the
Catch
Catch
Me
Me Outside.
Okay,
How
Bad
about that?
How
Bunny's
about
the
that?
guy that's
Yeah.
from Brazil.
Yeah,
that
or
was on-
wherever,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Or-
Catch Me
or
Out.
wherever.
This is the Catch Me Outside. How about that girl with
Okay.
Ty Dolla $ign?
I get them mixed up because I think they both spell bad with an H in
They
it
do.
somewhere,
To
which I'm not a
BHAD.
big fan of.
Bahad.
Yeah.
Bahad. And then our writer today is Fen Tian. And she's written things such as Lou.
Lou.
Lou. It's just LU, but
No.
also The Model, Forbidden Kiss, and The Twins Code.
Oh, okay.
Twins is possessive. The code belongs to them.
Okay.
Did
It's,
we get
multiple
a word
twins.
count for how much she actually wrote?
do you
Does
have
she
that
speak
information,
I
Brandon?
English?
don't. Barely.
Do you have that information,
She
Brandon?
barely
Just wondering if
speaks
it's, the
do
300
have-
words that were in this movie.
I don't
Not a
have word
lot.
count, sadly. I didn't see the script and
Is it in the fun facts of
I don't.
how many words were total?
no.
Okay, fine.
I'm sorry. And then a cast, you got Jana Camp. You got Stephen Kramer Glickman. So for
Woo!
any of you big time Rush fans out there,
Which is definitely me.
and me, he's
He's
the
a big time rusher.
oh yeah. He's the
He's
music
the
re-
big time rush in the
No,
in the show.
he's
actually,
the music recording like label president guy.
He's their
What?
manager, agent, or whatever in
Yeah.
the show. It's like 4 dudes
This
from
guy?
Minnesota that are hockey players.
I
But
know
they
Big
become a
Time,
boy
yeah.
band.
Okay, well, for just in case anybody else doesn't know exactly what Big Time Rush
Yeah,
is.
this is fanfare to our explaining Big Time Rush is big fan.
I feel like our audience would know Big Time Rush besides your parents. But just
Because
in
all they
case.
know is Bon Jovi.
yeah, and how bad he is.
Not a cowboy.
Seth got slapped multiple times today for
I got
the Bon
slapped
Jovi
a couple
stuff.
times for what I said about Bon Jovi. Well, she slapped me twice. She said one of those is for Lucas because he's not here. And I said he's never going to visit now because he's afraid.
Oh my gosh.
I'm afraid of shit. Bon Jovi's garbage.
But yeah, Stephen Kramer
Talk your
Glickman.
shit.
You also got Anise Camo, Rob Lanza, Michaelina Lee, Gloria Winship Aon, and Shane Aon.
Wow.
I only know Stephen Kramer Glickman and barely.
Yeah.
That's his one role from. But I love Big Time Rush, so.
Was a good show.
And then Love on a Leash. A plot for you guys today is that love takes a furry twist in this slice of romantic comedy. A young woman falls for a stray dog with a secret. By night, it becomes a man. Follow the journey of the golden retriever and the friend who gives him a home.
Friend.
Yeah,
Ouch.
just friends. Yeah.
She got friend zoned from the own, like the writer was like, yeah, this is not going to go well.
by a dog. Of all things.
And a golden retriever who literally is born to love literally anybody.
Yeah, but she did
And still
meth,
couldn't
so
love
like
to the max.
she was a meth user, so it's like that's why he didn't love her.
Yeah, that was a weird plot point.
Oh,
I missed that point. Oh, I
Yeah.
remember him.
She's clearly on meth. Did you see her? Why does she not have eyebrows?
that's true. Yeah, and the hair. Wow.
It was a cosmetic choice.
It was like the hair was like full to here, like to her like ear line, and then just like chopped layers all the way down.
Yeah, I
was
think
great.
it was like her natural hair was the short one, right? And then she had the wig to be the second layer, and then she got a haircut in the second half. But
In the wig. We'll get to more of the hair, I guess, maybe. I didn't notice as much of the hair. That was about all I had to contribute, but I guess we'll get back to it.
We're so focused on the eyes.
I wasn't focusing on her eyes at all. I think I messed up.
I think she kind of looked like Jodie Foster.
Oh,
I don't know.
There's a little Jodie Foster in there, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Silence
What?
of the
She's-
Lambs?
Yeah.
Do you think I've seen that?
Wait, what?
I
Do
would
you
hope
think I've
so.
seen that?
That's such
Taxi
a good
Driver?
movie.
I'm still the residential hasn't seen movies guy.
I thought you were gonna say asshole for some. I'm still the residential.
Well, that
asshole.
too, but that's more implicit than something I need to state.
She had to have been in like a movie with like a camel or something.
You think Jodie Foster was in a movie with a camel
And
that I've seen?
And Seth just knows
She was
every
in
camel-based
Nim's
movie.
Island.
Why would he not know every camel-based movie?
Has she been in an
That's fair.
animated movie from 2000 to 2013?
2003 to
Well, it
2013.
wasn't Nim's
Yeah.
Island, which I'm sure Seth has seen.
I've
I mean-
seen Secret of Nim, but I haven't seen
Oh,
Nim's Island.
That's a good
The
movie.
Beaver? Oh, that's a
It's not a
psychological
good
drama,
movie.
Not about
The
Secret of
Beaver?
Nim?
It's a bad movie.
Is the Beaver the one with
So
fucking Mel Gibson, where he's always holding a beaver?
Yeah, it is.
What?
He's always holding a puppet beaver as a way to cope with like the loss of his wife or so, or like alcoholism, and it's just called the Beaver. It's like,
I haven't seen that.
no, you don't need to.
All right.
Anyway.
Y'all, she's in the original Freaky Friday.
Oh,
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen the OG one though, so
Me neither. Not that that's helpful, but just
Yeah.
a fun fact.
She's a lesbian.
Also a fun fact.
Here's a
And
fun
the-
fact.
Janet Camper.
Well, famously, the guy who tried to kill Ronald Reagan tried to do so to impress Jodie Foster.
That's right.
That's
he
the
did.
only reason I know who that is.
That's
And she was
insanity.
a lesbian all along.
Oh, poor guy.
Is he
Don't
still
And that's
alive?
why. And that's why she became a lesbian.
Yeah.
Good choices were
any-
made.
anytime a man likes me, he tries to kill a president
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to women.
for the good of the world.
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear some history? I actually have history on this film.
How?
do?
Yeah.
I'm so impressed.
I would,
It's
yeah.
mostly history on Fen Tian, but
That's still history.
Love on a Leash is a 2011 romantic comedy film. The story behind the film was writer-director Fen Tian was living in China, writing and producing movies for stage and film, but she really wanted to direct her own baby. At the age of 44, she moved to the US with only $50, barely knowing any English. For money, she worked as a housekeeper for 24 families, but she was a terrible nanny. Though her drive to become a film director never waned throughout it. With steady dedication, Fen Tian was the first student from China accepted into the directing program at AFI, the American Film Institute. And then for 16 years, she tried to finance her own movie. For the script for Love on a Leash, she won an award from the Taiwan government for best script and received production money, which is the same award that Ang Lee got for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon and got made. And that
For
was the
this movie?
only those were both the awards that they won. Same award for funding for that movie for best script.
Okay.
And that was the only time in history that a foreigner received funding from the Taiwan government. But for political reasons at the time, Fen Tian could not accept the honor. I couldn't figure out what those political reasons were, sadly.
I think China
Dang
and
it.
Taiwan are at odds.
Probably. A couple years later, she brought an American cast and crew to China to make the film, but funding fell through before they could shoot a single frame. She lost all of her savings. And about 4 years later, she then took to her local church for funding. She lied to the priest, telling him it was about a woman who uses the power of Jesus to find love. He gives her the money through the church to make the movie under one condition, that he see the finished product before it's released. And she agreed and went to make the movie. But after filming, the priest met with her to see the movie and found out what it really was. He was very upset, demanded his money back, and condemned the film. And since the release, it has earned notoriety as a cult film for its unusual creative choices.
Cult film. Oh no.
It makes me look at it a little more seriously, I think.
This is her baby.
She was like a AFI, first Chinese woman into AFI, you said? That's insane.
Yeah, like that's legit.
Like, yeah.
Apparently
I don't know.
she's got some skills or props somewhere.
It wasn't in this movie.
Movie. Love Lads.
Aw.
Thanks.
It's gonna overlap the real.
I know, right? It's louder than the real
Yeah.
Here, Star Wars. There you go.
Oh, god
There
damn
you
it.
go.
I did find...
Just keep rattling them off.
No, do not. I'll make you
You
edit
might
it.
as well. You might
Monkey
me edit it?
Yeah.
business.
Space Sluts.
Is that...
Wait, what was monkey business?
We have a new one for that, yeah.
It's just when we do
If you have me
spaceships.
edit this week, I'll put in something for monkey business.
No, it's okay. March Sadness.
March Sadness is good.
One
One shining moment.
and I did find how much the church loaned her to make this film. So it's time to guess that budget.
Okay.
Kellee, you want to make up your own song?
Oh my god, I'm not Robert. I like.
No,
Nobody is.
that
Like,
man is in
I
a
don't
class
have
of his
enough
own.
tequila to make anything come out of this other than what I know.
You don't have a jazz rendition of our budget song just on the back chamber?
You know, I wish I did, but I am
Me
a
too.
tried and true fan, so that means I know everything the OG way. Sorry.
That's fair.
That's fair, yeah.
Okay. Kellee, you get to start. Budget. What do you think the budget for this film was?
Okay, so there was like so much green in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
That dog definitely needed to be given milk bones at least 5 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's probably more than Mel, so it's got to be more than $200.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with $1,852.
Wow.
Very specific. I love it. Lucas?
$60,000.
60.
A priest
Wow.
is just taking out $60,000.
Wrote a check.
These churches nowadays got a lot of money.
Have you seen how big Faith Chapel is?
Yeah, the one in Billings could probably afford to give out that much. I
Yeah.
can't imagine a bigger city. I'll say 9,000 though.
Okay. I'm happy that you didn't do 1,853 or 61.
I thought about it. I really did. But trying to turn over a new leaf in my podcasting life.
Yeah. Our winner today is Seth.
Oh shit.
It's
Okay.
15 grand.
It's
15,000.
15, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
The church gave out $15,000 to her. I don't know. He said he demanded it back. I don't know if she gave it back, but
The pastor?
yeah.
He demanded it back.
Yeah, because it wasn't about a woman finding love through Jesus.
But what if the well was Jesus?
The little pond?
The
Yeah.
sparkle pond? The glitter pond?
Be a really weird plot twist, I think.
Yeah.
I thought that was the collective conscious
Of just all of us.
of all of us.
Yeah.
Of the podcast.
Of the four of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't have any box office. It was a direct to video. So
Direct to YouTube, right?
pretty much just there are DVD copies out there. So Christmas presents, anyone? Who wants a Love on a Leash Christmas present?
Imagine how much a Love and a Leash DVD costs on eBay right now.
I want to look and see if
$3.99.
Like
Probably pretty
$400.
Yeah.
No, $3.99.
No, I bet.
Oh, okay. I would think it's pretty expensive too.
there's a
I mean,
book too. Oh no, that's just for pet therapy.
Oh.
$14.95 for the DVD shipped via Prime.
That's actually
Come next Friday. There's only 17 left in stock, but more are on the way, so don't worry.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. So 15,000. Is that worth what we watched?
Absolutely not.
It's right
I would
around the
say
budget
so.
of Velocipaster.
What was that one with the tire?
Rubber.
Rubber. How much was that?
I don't remember. That was episode 6. You're really testing me here.
I think that was in the hundreds of thousands. Rubber was.
Rubber had a lot more going for it than this did.
Yeah, Rubber was good. I have seen that one.
500,000 for Rubber.
Damn.
That's insane.
This movie I admire because it subscribes to my idea that instead of buying like a new car or something, you can just make a shitty movie.
This is a
Spend your
passion
savings
project.
that way.
It's
Don't keep up
vindicating
with the
almost.
Joneses.
Vindicated.
Hated. I was just thinking about that. Who sings that song?
I'm pretty sure it's Dashboard Confessionals, but Brandon's never heard the song in his life.
I've never heard a song in my life.
You've never heard any songs
Yeah.
in your life, yeah.
I'm just a guy.
I'm sure Lucas knows.
Where's
But
Lucas
he's like
going?
he's
Yeah.
AFK from his camera, so he can't
Oh.
tell us.
Lucas is on the move.
Yeah, he is.
Patrolling the courtyard.
Is that his belly button that we're getting a good view of? Oh,
He's-
wow.
He burped. He's going to get Cheez-It Puffs.
Going to the
Good for
bathroom.
him.
But he's taking the camera this time.
Good for
To
him.
the bathroom with him?
And not just
We're
the
just going to
mic.
get to see face shots.
Yeah.
I mean, he does look into a mirror when he uses the bathroom.
Dang it, Jinjo.
Lucas, who sings the song Vindicated?
Don't know.
God,
We'll say Dashboard
gonna have to-
Confessional.
I'm gonna
we'll
look
say
it up.
Dashboard Confessionals.
It's probably either that or ABBA.
Yeah, ABBA's a
ABBA.
close second, yeah.
Oh, it is Dashboard. Well done.
Damn, I thought it was ABBA.
You thought it was
ABBA got so many Grammy noms this year, it's crazy.
Did they get 0 wins, though?
I don't think they won anything.
Good for them.
Dang. He's really getting those crunchies.
Yeah, sorry.
What is
Just-
The
that?
last
it-
Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah, wow. That thing's huge. Good for you.
For
So that's
Lucas,
budget.
in his
It's
tiny mouth. of course.
tagline time. FYI, I put one of my taglines
You want
in
your tagline?
in here so that I wouldn't forget it. So don't read it
So
out
I don't
loud.
know which one it is.
No, it says Brandon's.
Brandon, I'm going to read it.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So we have Love at First Bark, which is bad.
No, that's decent.
No.
Yeah.
No. If this was a movie for children, it'd be a good tagline.
That was
But
pretty good.
It
don't
is
think-
a movie for children.
What? Did you see what happened in this movie?
The rape
it's
scene?
not
It
for
wa- it
children.
wasn't for children.
It's not for children. The world's best trick, somehow worse, as a second tagline. Ooh. Brandon's is Citizen K9, which
Yeah.
might be the best one, and I still hate it.
Hmm.
Here's another one. Every man is a dog.
Is that your other tagline?
That's the one that I just thought of now.
Oh.
Because it's like,
It's not bad.
based on the other men in this movie, they did not respect women at all. So.
Yeah, it's in line with the subject material.
And Alvin Flang did not respect women, but Prince the Human did.
They're one of
I
the
can't
same.
hear Kellee.
Yep. She's
It's
muted.
true.
She's gone. She muted herself.
Ah! How did I
Oh God!
Oh, there
she's
she
so
goes.
loud.
Sorry. I
What were
wrote
you saying?
one down as if I was Lisa.
Oh.
A Lisa tagline?
Yeah. Yeah, I almost kicked my dog out, but we renegotiated terms on his leash.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Okay, okay.
That's really
Trying to
good.
think here. You'll be wagging your tail at this fund.
There you go.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Thank you.
Anyone eat their own poop recently? Cause I did.
What?
Cause this movie is poop.
No.
Well, that's
Is the
accurate.
joke.
It's not even like
This is the best tagline you've ever heard, huh?
it's not even like a play on words.
That's
or
doggone
anything.
good.
Ooh.
Well, there goes my tagline. I don't think I have anything now.
I woof you. I hated it.
I was pretty dumb.
I hated that as soon as
Seth,
it
you
came
have a
out.
chance. You have a chance to get anything. We've all rattled off multiple here.
That's true, but all the bad things I want to say, you guys have said for me.
Positively.
I almost look like a hero by not saying anything.
I'll retrieve your heart.
Oh,
good.
This movie was Shih Tzu.
Okay.
It's the movie shitting on itself.
Yeah, and then eating the shit.
Yeah, and then eating the shit.
I
Because
It's a dual tagline.
I have nothing.
Do something with Chow Chow.
With what?
Chow Chow.
Wow. It's okay, Seth.
I got nothing. I'm usually a little just better.
Yeah.
This
Facts on the
this
leash.
Bad job.
this Chow
Boo.
Chow's finding a date downtown. Is that bad?
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty.
It's not any
my-
worse than
It's
what
better
I
than my
said.
poop one.
I'm just glad I said something.
Yeah,
I don't
there you
care
go.
if it's bad.
Good work. Yeah.
Lucas did not like
Facts on a leash.
Love on a Fact.
I mean, we probably just go dogs facts.
Alvin Flax.
Because we've had cats facts so many times. Dogs facts seems like the next logical step.
Alvin Flax.
Yeah, it's better.
No.
Wait,
Hard
never
no
mind.
from
Actually, fuck that idea.
Prince Facts.
Oh, Prince. There we go.
The artist formerly known as Fax.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that was good. I see what you did there.
I see what you did there.
I don't get it.
It's probably
What?
dog facts.
It's because we watched this movie on Thursday
That's true.
and not literally right before right now.
Yeah, but I do remember.
Yeah. What about a pond fact? Duck Facts.
Yeah, wow. So many ducks.
We didn't even do duck facts for $1 Million Duck.
No, we did Affleck's, which
Yeah.
was better.
That was better.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So we're facts on a leash is out, is what we're saying.
No, I think it's either Facts on a Leash or Alvin Flax, but he said no to Alvin.
He did kind of
Flax.
put a kibosh on that.
Okay.
I was gonna go for dog facts.
I think Facts on a Leash is better, but maybe Dog Facts. So we do the
Just
continue
because
the
of
animal.
cat's facts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not? That's
Final
whatever.
answer.
You sound pissed.
I am. I liked Alvin Flax. He vetoed it immediately. No,
Do what you want.
Dog Facts.
Let's just do dog facts.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. Dog Facts.
Dog facts.
Alvin
Doggy.
Flax.
Dog
I have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 M's in my bank account. We got 10 dog facts for you.
A
Wow.
lot of M's.
Bow
First-
wow.
Yeah, 10 facts and a history. I did not think I'd find really much at all for this.
I honestly
one.
don't know how you did. I'm impressed.
First was that this movie was popularized by YouTuber Ralph the Movie Maker. He told his fans in his video to rate this movie a 10 out of 10, which resulted in his account being banned very quickly.
Oh.
For like
On
skewing
IMDb.
the.
No, this is on YouTube. He told everybody to rate it 10 out of 10 on YouTube in a
YouTube
video,
has
and he
its
had his
own
account.
rating?
No, he probably told people to go to IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes or
Yeah.
something and rate it.
Oh, that's
But
a
he got
hint,
his
folks.
account
Remember that
banned
for
very
later.
quickly for it.
Did Kirk Cameron get banned from YouTube for doing
No,
that?
but his mom did.
Kirk Cameron's mom got banned from YouTube.
He got banned
What
from
a-
heaven.
That seems a little bit
What
worse.
about the guy from Christmas Mail? Because didn't he recommend that? No, he didn't.
The
tell
dog from Christmas Mail.
No, the
Oh,
guy.
that No.
Christmas. Wait, how do you
Quiz
say it?
mice.
That's good. That was good unison.
Yeah, for the record,
that's
I
good.
laughed a lot in that episode, and I
Oh.
don't even know your sister.
Thank God. She was worried about it. She was like, "Was that? Were you and I the only ones laughing the entire episode?"
No, I thought
Yeah,
it
She
was
a little
cute.
nervous.
Quiz-
Okay,
I thought it
I'll
was
let
like
her
whole-
know. wholesome too.
Who's my
she'll
and
appreciate
Senora
that. I'll let her know.
Santa
Thank you.
went hard.
Because the intro was the
Mi
worst intro
Senora
we've ever.
Santa.
The worst intro we've ever done, just objectively, and then somehow was saved about the half-hour mark.
Like Quiz Mice.
Like Quiz Mice and the
Quiz
real
Mice
Senora
saves the day
Santa.
again.
Yeah, you got to meet Peyton. She's great though.
I bet
Shout
she
out
is.
Peyton
Shout out
and
Peyton.
Rat Boy.
And Rat Boy.
Not in that.
Not in that
Yes.
order.
Oh,
Rat Boy always comes first.
yeah.
Sorry, Peyton.
Yeah, no, I'm with you though. I agree.
Next
Rat
fact.
Boy first.
Next fact is that Alvin Flang was primarily played by 2 golden retrievers, Tiki and Angel. Found those names, but
Oh,
eight other dogs, so 10 dogs total, were switched in and out for similar looking dogs several times because of heat waves the crew was experiencing throughout the filming period and the dogs getting heat stroke almost.
Wait a minute. They had a girl dog?
Yeah.
Angel?
they did.
And Tiki could be, but
We don't know.
we do know a Tiki.
The only Tiki
Yeah.
I know is
Is
a
not.
dog.
But
He's a
which-
dog.
He is a dog.
Which, man, I'll ask that question later.
The Twitter guy, Tiki.
My African American friend from Baltimore.
Oh, not what I was. I'm still talking about dogs over here. I hear you now.
I just
We're
sent-
talking about Twitter
I sent a screenshot to the group chat where he liked a thread about anal cream pies.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, why is he liking this? I sent it to you guys, then I opened it. It was just all porn. It was just,
You did. Yeah.
I opened it. It was just straight porn. And a
He's
lot of
married
it.
as well.
I'm happy for him. I was on Twitter today, and he apparently hates the Eagles, so he must be having a good
I
night.
Yeah, he's a
thought
big
you were
Giants
gonna
fan.
say I'm
Oh,
happy
okay.
for him. I was watching porn. That's what I thought you were.
Oh no.
That's not where he was going, but
But it wasn't where I was going.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of 10 dogs total in the filming of this. Heat stroke,
Aw.
very common with these retrievers.
good thing golden retrievers are so inbred that they all look alike.
There were some very fat ones and one very dirty one.
But yeah, I mean, he was dirty because they put mud on him.
That wasn't just his thing.
This dog's always dirty.
Yeah, this is the lighter one, the darker one, the dirty one. We don't talk about that one. That one's in one
We're only
scene, and
using
we
it for
do
the
not
gas
talk about it
station
outside
scene.
of that.
Next fact is that Stephen Kramer Glickman, the voice of Alvin Flang, was not paid a single cent for his work. He signed on for it, and then when he got to set, Fen Tian told him, "Hey, I can't pay you, but I can give you this garbage bag of homemade wontons and 2 cantaloupes." And he took them and he ate all of
Let's
them.
go.
I'm sorry. The cantaloupes were with the wontons in the same bag.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
did you see that?
It was a garbage bag of wonton. I don't know if the cantaloupes were also in the bag.
Garbage bag of wontons and then cantaloupes separate.
Yeah,
Is-
probably.
Somehow I
all
can
of them.
find a garbage bag full of wontons, but the cantaloupe being in with the garbage bag is really throwing me.
Yeah. I mean, if they're still in the shell, is that what cantaloupes are in? A rind
A
probably
rind.
is better.
Yeah.
I like
They
shell.
wouldn't be.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. They're in a
That you
shell,
crack
so they're
open.
not getting any wonton flavor, and the wonton's probably not getting any cantaloupe flavor. So it's not
But
the
the
worst
cantaloupe
thing.
could crush the
But it
wontons.
would crush the wontons. Yeah.
That's
What
why
if
I'm
they're at the
upset.
bottom?
Okay, it's the
What if the cantaloupes are at the bottom?
well.
What?
They'd get crushed by the wontons then.
No, I don't think you know how cantaloupes work. Their
How-
shell,
No,
their
wontons
shell is
work.
not hard
If
enough.
they taste better, they have more density. It depends on the amount of wontons.
Yeah, if there's a lot of wontons, I'm into that.
If
And
you
I
put
think-
1,000 wontons in a single column straight up,
That's not how a garbage bag
directly
works.
perpendicular from the core of the earth, you could crush a cantaloupe.
Probably, yeah, that sounds legit. And also, are these like hefty bags where they have a little bit of give?
I don't know the size.
They're glad
I
bags.
couldn't find the size of the garbage bag, unfortunately. Yeah.
Lucas, you look so tired.
Little
He's
bit.
a- I don't. Yeah, maybe they're just
$1,000.
like signature select bags with some wontons and some cantaloupes in there. I'm happy we had this argument about.
It's separate trash.
Cream
bags.
cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Set that to duck off camera real quick,
I did it like 3 or 4 times.
just for cream cheese.
Yeah.
If we get close enough, he'll leave the room because he's giggling.
And I would
That'd
be
a
so
treat for the
I would be
listeners.
so
if
happy
I
if
just
he did.
fucking-
That laugh kind of sounded like a dinosaur. Like there was a bass that came in my headphone. It was like it was awesome.
was a little bit intense.
Next fact: the musical songs that the dog was that the dog does was improvised by Stephen Kramer Glickman.
I called that.
He was told by Fen Tian that musical underscores would be accompanied by his singing in quotes, but they were never included. He also recorded all of his lines twice and sequentially, improvising many lines the second time around to poke fun at the movie itself.
Interesting.
The songs rocked.
Yeah, that sounds entirely right. None of this is surprising.
Well, let's get to a surprising one then. The version released on DVD had a musical score to it.
Well,
Oh shit.
The
That
version
probably
released
would
on
change things.
Amazon Prime Video, Tubi TV, and all streaming sources removes all the music because no contracts were made to use any single bit of the music in the film. And because streaming services can be very litigious with when it comes to its licensing, all the music was omitted from streaming platforms. So
So did they not use royalty-free music? When
no,
they
just picked
they
songs.
picked whatever fit the mood. Did do any contracting?
No,
And then it got removed.
yeah.
Okay, that's at least a little better than just not having any music, but still. That's
Well,
you know
strange.
the
who's
weird
on
part.
it?
version now.
No,
What's
I have
that?
no clue, but that's why I want to buy the DVD so I can see how much of a change the music
Yeah.
is.
Like, I want to know if they had like the Black Eyed Peas on.
Yeah,
it or
you just
something.
the
They had
instant you
something
turn on the
crazy.
music.
who let the dogs out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gotta
I'm
get that.
Sure they had them.
gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom.
You gotta get that.
Yeah.
Well, now it makes sense as to why it's more expensive to buy the DVD. I wish I would have known this fact.
So that you
You got
could have
down
bought
to
the
rips
DVD
anyway.
beforehand.
No, so I would have guessed a better price than $3.99.
I mean, 16 is still pretty expensive for Love on a Leash.
$14.95.
Plus shipping and handling, obviously.
Not if you have Prime.
Probably gets up to 16.
Next, the two lead actors, Jana Camp and Anise Kamo, Lisa and Prince, had met on the set of this film, fell in love, and they got married November 11th,
Wow.
2011.
No
Good for
way.
them.
They have
Wait,
a
I'm
child.
sorry.
What?
Huh. Okay.
How was their chemistry so bad then?
Yeah, for real.
So
If they fell in love.
It was the leash scene. I'm calling it. Okay, good. Good for them.
the two
Lisa and
main-
Prince, yeah.
They fell in love and they have a kid now.
They have a kid. This movie was originally filmed in 2007, but took until 2011 to get released.
Mhm. So they fell in love
He
in the
did it for
meantime.
wontons, and then he got a
No,
family.
No.
not Stephen Kramer
The
Glickman.
voice actor of the. Can we say
So the
that?
voice actor of the dog is a different actor than
Alan Flang,
the Alvin Flang. The voice actor of the dog is a different actor
big
than
guy.
the human.
He
Yeah,
fell in love with the lead.
the human fell in love with the lead. Yeah. They got married in 2011. They have a child together. They both quit acting, and she now
Did
goes
they
by.
ever start acting?
She now
They
goes
got
by.
pushed out.
She now goes by Jana Camo, and she now works as head of digital and social strategies for syndicated Fox television programs.
Oh, that sounds so much better than what she was doing. Holy shit!
She'd make way more money.
Good for her.
She's not getting paid in
She kicked the
wontons
addiction
anymore.
and she's up and coming.
Yeah, she stopped meth and
Yeah.
stopped eating so many wontons, and now she's made it.
Damn. Good
Wow.
for her. What's the guy doing?
I don't know.
Her.
Okay.
Not acting.
Nothing.
He is doing her.
He's a talent agent for dogs.
Yeah.
Damn. He's a talent agent for dogs now.
That's what. Yeah, he kept his movie job.
Next, the name Alvin Flang was improvised on the spot by Stephen Kramer Glickman.
That makes sense.
Fen Tian told him to make up a name as a placeholder and that they would change it later on when she did a rewrite of the script. But she didn't do that, and they just kept with the name Alvin Flang, which is a great name.
I mean, a lot of
I
it-
don't know. I'm confused by all of this name nonsense, but let's go on.
Are you-
What kind of nonsense is there?
Are you confused
just
or
been thrown
tired,
for a loop.
Lucas? feel like he's trying.
I think he's messing with us.
It's not very confusing. I'm
Sweepy
like,
boy.
say Sreepy.
What's the name of the dog actor voice?
Aquino?
Steven-
Kramer Glickman.
And who's the Big Time Rush guy? That's him.
Steven
That's the
Kramer
same guy.
Glickman.
But the guy
And
that
who's
when the
bushy
dog,
eyebrowed?
Anise Camo.
that's the when he turns into a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're different people, Lucas.
That guy fell in love.
Yeah. How
That
did
guy
you-
fell in love. And the other
That's what I was-
guy,
okay, that's what I thought.
Stephen Kramer Glickman, is a goofy little guy, and he's been improvising the entire movie.
He's a little
essentially.
hobbit. He's a little goblin.
He's a little
And
goblin.
he
Although
did it
he's
for
like
wontons.
my
Yes.
height, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
he's a
getting
big
it.
guy.
He's
He's
a
not a
big
little
dude.
hobbit.
Lucas is getting it. Yeah, and he did it all for wontons and a couple
Getting
cantaloupes.
it.
And the wontons were in
Getting
one
it.
bag, and the cantaloupes were each in their own separate bags. So we had 3 bags total. He had 1,000 wontons in one bag, 1 cantaloupe in one bag, and 1 cantaloupe in the other bag.
I like how you can fit 1,000 wontons in one, but then can only do one cantaloupe.
And
They were signature
That's
select
true.
bags, so they couldn't sustain
Yeah.
the weight
It
of
was
2 cantaloupes.
It was a signature select for the wontons, and then like the cheap off brand for the cantaloupes.
I like how
Or vice
Signature
versa.
Select is the cheap off brand, and we have now created a new cheaper
It's
off.
the dollar store brand.
There's
Oh.
it's even cheaper off brand than Signature Select.
Yeah.
It's our
yeah.
brand. It's the good, the bad, the movies garbage bags.
We love it.
TGTBTM, TM.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
crushed it. The other day I was looking at that and I was like, that is a lot of TMs back to back.
There
to
were a
back.
lot of TMs.
Yeah. And we never
Yeah.
trademarked it somehow, ironically.
What?
That's just
I
how
thought
we
it just
do.
automatically did it.
If you said TM enough.
Yeah.
I declare trademark.
Yeah. And then the trademark fairy comes and trademarks it.
That's exactly right.
Lucas just made a sound.
You said
Hey.
yay.
Okay,
Oh, he
give us
said
your
yay?
best parrot.
Bleh.
Brett!
Because it's a vampire.
It's a vampire.
It's a vampire parrot. I love it.
Next
Vampire.
fact. This fact is crazy. If you look closely, Lisa has pimples, which are fake
It's not.
on her face.
Stop. Why would they put
Nick,
fake pimples on her face?
That is because not having sex leads to acne. Also,
Nice.
What?
apartment-
Attention to detail.
her apartment is filled with the color green. That is because in the Chinese culture,
No.
green symbolizes being horny.
It cannot.
Oh my gosh.
There has to be other meanings for green in China.
Nope,
Nope.
that's it. That's the only. That's
not
the
the one
single.
meaning.
Envy,
Yeah.
disgust,
Zero other meanings.
greed,
None.
Jade,
Grade's a Western
No,
idea.
envy, disgust,
Western.
none of that.
jade.
Western.
That's just a color, but
Yeah.
they love jade over there.
Colors are Western.
Okay, so yeah, horny then.
Yeah.
So yeah, she
Wow.
had all this
It
acne
says
and everything was
cleanliness on the
green.
one I'm reading, but
What's your
Immediately disproved.
it's horny.
Well,
I knew
then
that
that's
was
like
disparaging
virginity.
of
That's like
another
another
race.
virginity thing because she's so cleanly that she's never had sex with another man.
Another man
Reading
as
that, you're wrong.
opposed to.
Brandon, are you equating cleanliness and horniness right now?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm equating
The
cleanliness
two
and
rarely go
virginity.
together. Okay.
Yeah,
Cleanliness and virginity.
I would say so. Cleanliness and virginity go
Yeah.
together. So you're taking
Wow.
horniness out of it.
Yeah, if we
Yeah.
are taking it out, I
You've
can
lost the
make
green component.
You had to make room for virginity.
the green
push
means
horniness out
cleanliness,
the
which
way.
means she's horny, but that means that because that makes her a virgin because
Mutually
her body is
exclusive.
clean. Yeah,
You're right. Yep.
her soul is also clean
I
That
don't.
checks out.
without all these hookups.
Why are we fighting?
I don't know.
Sorry,
Let's
it's
get
the
to the
green.
next
It
fact.
has us green with envy. We're sorry.
We're
We're
jealous.
just-
We all want to be
We're
right.
so greedy. We're so greeny.
That- What's the next one?
The actor who played the store manager, the rape
God.
guy,
Oh
Mm.
God,
and
yeah.
the boss,
Billy Ray
and the
Cyrus.
boss's wife,
Not Billy Ray Cyrus.
and
Should
the
be.
boss's wife are married in real life and were the dog trainers of the film.
Wait, his wife was who?
Good for them.
The store manager and the boss's wife.
There's just so much love in this film. Everybody's falling in love off screen, on screen.
Truly Shakespearean in that manner.
Yeah.
Did they fall in love off screen in Shakespeare too?
Obviously.
But they were like
Obviously.
Perpetually.
Ask your sister.
Comedies.
Isn't she studying that?
she is, yeah. But she also asked Lucas what he thinks of things every once in a while because she doesn't know entirely. Well, she hates Shakespeare like I do, so we need somebody like Lucas to weigh in from a different viewpoint.
They need me to be or not to be.
Yeah.
That is the Prospero.
He rules.
And my last fact for you today, I put this one in here when I found it just for you, Lucas. I think you would get a kick out of this. The film's producers wanted Alvin Flang to provide comic relief. They hired a bunch of Seinfeld writers to come up with funny lines for the dogs, but when Fen Tian read them, however, she hated them, didn't think the writers were funny, and rewrote all the jokes herself.
Did she pay for that?
Yeah, how much of
the
The
15,000?
budget is that alone?
how much of the 15,000 went to
The
that?
Seinfeld writers, probably the majority.
Probably.
And then how much went to the wontons?
She probably just made those at home.
You don't think she bought it with like the funds that
Yeah,
the priest? She
cost
got the money
stuff.
from the priest. She said, "Thank you so much." Went to the store, bought wontons.
I thought Larry
No.
David and Jerry Seinfeld wrote most of them. Is she implying she got Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld to write most of the script?
The funniest part that I think is that she thinks that she had funnier dialogue than the writers of probably one of the best sitcoms of all time.
It just has to be a false fact.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. These facts didn't seem as blatant lies
That one
as
seems
Mel's
fishy.
did, but
That one is a little fishy.
Ah!
I doubt that.
Sorry.
what was
I think it was maybe the
It was a
Mel
ghost.
reference that you got excited. Yeah. It's probably just like she asked them
She got
nicely to like, hey,
possessed.
do you have any jokes for this movie? I don't think they were hired. I think that's the part of this that seems unlikely. They probably still wrote a couple jokes, or like, what was this, 2007? Maybe she tweeted at them back in the very early days of Twitter, and they were like, here's something funny a dog could say. And then she was like, that's really fucked up of you to say. I'm going to write my own dialogue. And then her shit was even worse.
Mm-hmm.
I think that seems likely.
I don't know. There's some pretty good stuff in my quotes.
The dog was the first.
You said good stuff.
I lied. Sorry.
Okay. I just want to, because I have all bad things. I want to make sure I watch the same.
The dog was the first non-binary character in Hollywood.
For real though, good to know.
Good for Mel. A pioneer.
Is it Melvin? Is it Melissa? We still don't know.
Oh,
It's Melville.
It's just Mel.
It's
It is
Melville.
Melville.
We do know.
For
though.
Herman Melville.
We-
Yeah, you're
we
right.
do know. But it's better if we don't.
Yeah.
And so that is the end of our dog facts. Oh, big dog facts.
Don't make me.
Okay.
No. Don't make me big dog
Ooh.
again.
Do something horny, big dog.
Yeah, eat a bag of dicks, big dog.
Wear green.
Yeah, wear some green.
Horny
You
bitch.
stupid ass. You horny ass bitch.
Actually, St. Patrick's Day is making more and more sense to me now.
Listen to Bon Jovi.
Listen to Bon Jovi, you
Big
horny
dog.
bitch. You're talking to me like that? How dare you?
So we can get into the movie now.
Yeah.
Movie.
What did I do to become big dog?
I don't know what you did to become big dog.
I know I said
And those-
something.
You sent those DMs.
I messaged you both explicitly and separately.
And then we corroborated. We sent each other the like, what is Seth doing?
Should we make fun of him next week? Wouldn't that be?
And that's what we did. And now you're big dog.
Turns out
It's a badge of honor I wear.
he was really horny.
Yeah.
And Kelly's big cat.
I bought a tail that I can just stick
I'm
into my
into that.
jeans. That's way better than big dog.
Well, it's
That's
my
Big Cat's
initials.
Big Cat's already
KAT
a
are my
character.
initials. Sorry.
Oh, then it's doubly
Cat's a
way better.
person.
Big cat. Yeah, big cat's part of Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory.
Oh gosh, Rob,
And he's
dude, what a
The
throwback.
Barstool guy.
What?
Now Andy's the Barstool guy.
I'm entirely lost right now. I don't know who these people are.
Nicole
Rob
Kidman,
Dyrdek.
Big
Big-
Rounds.
Well, I know of him, but I've never seen his
Nicole
Fantasy Factory. or
Nicole
whatever.
Kidman is Big Lizard. Big
We're
ferret.
drowning her.
Okay, where's she at again? Is she
Why
in
are
the
we drowning?
cage? Is she out of the cage? Is she
She's
marrying
still in the
Death?
cage, but we threw the cage over a cliffside into the ocean, and she's
And
sinking.
she's drowning. But she's still riding that motorcycle in circles with the shoulder blades naked.
Oh, hot.
It's not
Yeah,
gonna last for
okay.
long.
It
No.
might.
Seth is crying. Seth's having a panic
I'm
attack.
not crying. I'm just laughing.
Do it into
Mostly
the mic.
No, it's because it's a lot. I laugh a lot when.
Are you laughing at Big Ferret?
No, I'm laughing at anytime we bring up Nicole Kidman. Lucas lately has had some new wild thing we're doing to her, and for some reason it hits me right in whatever the proverbial funny bone
Right
is
in
for
the
me.
taint, because you're big.
Because it was let's put her in a cage, and I was like, yeah. Right after I said we should put the bit to rest, and now
And
it's
it's
like
drowning.
we're drowning her. Why are we doing that?
She's still in
Watch
that
out next
cage.
week. Watch out next week when we release the piranhas.
Did we put her in a cage?
Yes, we put her in a cage many
Yeah,
times.
No, I mean,
while
like-
ago.
She's in like
but
a
I think-
Mad
I feel
Max
like she
Dome
was let
style
out
cage.
recently, though. I think
No.
last week.
Yeah, I thought she was like she like convinced you, Seth, that she was good and that y'all
So-
were gonna.
So horny ass Big Dog let her out.
So I let her out on the
That's why we
promise
need to
of like
drown her.
sex from
Yeah,
Nicole Kidman.
he was wearing green. She was wearing green.
Because of her tentacles.
I'm on the bleachers. Yeah, I get it. Taylor Swift.
So Big Dog and Big Ferret are at it. But
for
Lucas and I
Dog
you
need
and
guys.
ferret.
Lucas and I need to
Genetically
stop.
compatible,
We're gonna
for
drown
sure.
her so that you're all ours.
I just love that
Oh.
we're drowning her as a bit. I don't want to drown her for real.
I just love drowning Nicole Kidman. It's a
There
great,
goes the last air bubble.
the last Airbender.
The last air bubble. Nicole
Oh,
Kidman.
last week was Nicole Kidman as an avatar.
That's right. She was out of the cage. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've heard that episode. It's not out.
It's
It's not out.
Yeah.
Okay,
You'll get-
I was like,
yeah.
wait a minute.
You'll get
I'm
some
pretty
new
good.
stupid bits.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at
Yeah.
listening day up, I would say.
Well, it'll come out Tuesday because all of Marina's family came this weekend, so I had no time to edit.
That's
No
right.
worries, no worries. Oh,
But-
hi.
But
Fair.
yeah, you get three snippets beforehand. One, that's a big part of the next week's podcast.
Big part.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, good.
That we could be SNL writers,
Yeah.
and
Which I still believe.
Nicole Kidman as an airbender,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and that the director of Tar invented Big League Chew,
That's right.
and
fact.
Pusha T wrote the
Director and-
McDonald's jingle.
Wait, which one? The Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald?
No, I'm loving it.
Oh, the legit jingle. Got it.
Yeah. All right, we can get into this movie now.
Pusha T right in the Wacky Adventures of the Ronald McDonald.
That'd be fire.
That guy sold real drugs, and then he wrote that.
That was a good song.
Hey kids, have you heard the news? It's time to put on your adventure shoes.
To teach
Ready
their
for
own,
some
man.
big surprises, wacky adventures, real surprises.
I'm hungry.
He was.
I Am Hungry is the best character.
He was hungry.
He was so hungry, it was crazy.
That was all that he was.
So the movie
Yeah.
on YouTube,
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
and it starts with just good bass, like
Wait.
this Phoenix production company or something, just a black screen, just
Oh yeah. It was almost like the THX bass.
yeah. But then immediately no sound, and when you watch this, you're like, is my volume on? Am I like, do I need a new link? No, it's just there's no sound.
Yeah, that was. And then I paused it because I thought the same thing. And then I saw 67,000 views on that link.
Damn.
That's a lot.
a lot of
but
people
it's
watching.
not a lot.
It just shows the vast difference between absolutely no sound and like static or background sound.
The vast deference.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. I'm with you though, Lucas. Like you don't realize how important the vast deference, how
Even
important
white
the
noises?
yeah, any kind of noise is in lieu of just absolute silence.
Blue.
There's
Blue.
Blue. There's probably a song there, but it just wasn't TN'd.
Yeah, and they
It-
can't.
yeah,
They can't even put white noise in there, so it's just obsolete. It's
I
crazy.
saw White Noise this weekend.
The movie?
Mm-hmm.
How was
Was it good?
It was gobbledygook.
Oh,
What did you just say?
gobbledygook.
I don't know what that
Gobbledygook.
means.
It was trash, garbage. Blech.
Oh. It was
Gibberish.
gabagool.
Yeah.
But yeah, you like you said, you don't really take for granted scores or even white noise or anything until there is no sound. But it's funny because out of nowhere, little white noise will come in and then it'll immediately go out. And then you get hit with just Stephen Kramer Glickman as Alvin Flang as a dog in a park with the loudest voiceover. Just, oh, I'm a dog. Just like that's how you say it. Like, okay, he's a dog.
Yeah. He's a
Yeah.
His
dog.
voiceover is a terrible. He's a sleazeball as a dog.
Yeah, he is.
He's
But I
That's part
still
of the
put
theme of the
good
movie.
boy. Yeah, I
He's
still
still a
put
good
he's a good boy. Yeah, because he's a good boy.
He just wants girls and fun, and the sound quality just keeps changing. But he cannot
He
get a
wants
lady
human
in this
girls.
park. Yeah.
You know, the more interesting thing now that I know that there was 10 dogs, it's like I don't even know if it was actually a good boy or a good girl. I don't know. It was a good doggo.
Yeah.
Half the time. Yeah.
The easiest way to see is with the dick, but I wasn't examining the dick. Yeah.
Oh, good. I didn't think about that.
But Alvin Flang, this dog, cannot get a lady in the park, looking at his reflection in the pond, and then the pond speaks to him to find a girl that only loves him, and he could change as the pond and the screen sparkle and glitter at you.
Yeah, you know those like school projects that you had to do where you had to put like one visual effect into a film or like something? It seems like that's what this was. It like had like
Or one
sparkly
transition slide.
Yeah, transition. I had a sound piece. I had the sparkly fountain. Like it nailed all of the school's
bad.
criteria.
It's a very stock effect of iMovie.
It's funny. So after we recorded Valentine's Day last week, Lucas, Seth and I watched the first 5 minutes looking for the YouTube video together, and we lost our shit. Like we were going nuts in these first 5 minutes. Then we watched the next 5 minutes, and then we came back to it again later. I showed my parents and Marina's parents and Marina the first 10 minutes. They were all just like, all right, that's what you're watching this week. Great. Thanks, Brandon,
It's
for
one of those.
it's one of those films.
Arguably
but
our favorite brand of bad movies.
Lisa's just chilling in a park wearing this loose-fitting green, olive green one-piece bikini next to Laura, the resident gangster urban black lady. That's her like best friend.
She's just a black lady. Yeah.
She's always
She's a gangster.
Did I say gangster?
Yeah, you definitely
you-
said gangster urban.
You did.
So
I meant-
that-
And urban.
I meant to say resident urban, but I said gangster.
Not better.
Big Freudian slip.
yeah, oof. Big
They're both
oof.
bad.
She does speak just like, girl, you need to get your sex is great. You need to get your virginity taken. Sleep with all these men.
Pretty much verbatim, yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
gangsters talk.
That's why I said I didn't mean to say gangster.
But that's
you, remember
definitely
that,
how urban talks.
you remember that Biggie song? Get your virginity taken, girl. He said that a couple times.
I love that you went to the bathroom and you came back. That's the first thing you say. Remember that Biggie song? Get your virginity taken, girl.
Yeah, it's my catchphrase.
For Big Dog.
Damn it.
And
There are Dutch angles all over the place too.
Dutch angles like
Left and
Are those
right.
the like crooked ones?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good Dutch angle.
Thank you.
I remember the first ever Dutch angle we lost our minds at was in Birdemic. We're like, do you need a Dutch angle driving shot?
You didn't.
Always.
Just from a dashboard? You're like, okay. But yeah, he finds her in the park. She prays to get a man that will love her unconditionally and take her virginity. And this dog's like, she's the one, I gotta be with her. And he chases after her, but plays in the park a little bit, but then beats her to a gas station.
I was gonna say, yeah, somehow outruns the car to the gas station.
It's because he's a Morbius.
I knew which gas station she was gonna go to as well.
He's so fast because he's a Morbius.
That's right.
More.
He's so fast we didn't
Morb.
see him.
And he's dirty as hell.
This is the dirty dog we were talking about earlier.
Dirty dog.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's at this gas pump. She takes him home, and he sings the worst impromptu songs in the car while driving and everything. I'm in a car. It reminds me of
Stealing
like.
quotes, are we?
It reminds me of like all I said was I'm in a car.
Yeah. That's a
Part of
quote.
mine.
It reminds me of Elf with the when
Yes.
I'm in a store and I'm
and-
singing, and the children
children
loved the books.
This I said it a couple times during the watching. This all reminded me of Hot Rod. Like his impersonation of the
Doing
dog,
laundry
his
with
delivery,
no
it sounded like
pants
Andy
on.
Samberg. Yeah. When you're going on a date,
Put on a shirt. Yeah,
you ride your bike.
that's a better song though. But
Way better.
yeah,
Way
gets
better.
in her house.
It's a better movie. The song's bad though. But
House
like
is
on
just
purpose.
green. The whole house is green.
So green. So clean.
What were the
Horny.
What were the hanging
Green,
mesh
so clean,
things?
clean.
So fresh and
Those
so
were
clean.
cat towers.
Yeah, well, why did she have cat towers?
She had just
I don't
shit
know what they
hanging
were.
all over the place. And they came up later. They were plot points somehow.
They were?
All these hanging things, yeah.
Oh,
A couple of them were, yeah.
It's funny. After we watched some of this, Seth sent me a house that's here in Billings. He's like, "What do you think about this house?" I opened the Zillow link. It's just all green on the inside. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
My coworker's trying to buy a house. It's like $235, I think. So it's right in his price range. He's like, my girl doesn't want to buy it because look at the interior, and it was all like maybe more green than this movie
More.
was.
But girl, you can
Yeah.
paint it.
That's what he was saying. She didn't want to do all of that. She's like, it's
For
so green.
$235,
It's
you take it.
Paint is
that's what I'm
expensive now.
saying.
My dad's saying that a gallon of paint costs like $85 now
That is so fucking
That's
much.
also
instead of
Grind
20
up
like it used to be.
Daisies.
Because I thought it was like $10. That would have been my guess.
It's 80 now.
That's so much
Even
money.
so, like if you're only spending that much on a home, I
Yeah,
say
but
that.
you know how much green there is to cover up?
Oh, the outside was green too, so that would have been a tougher battle probably.
Wow,
Like-
don't fix the outside. You just don't fix that.
Yeah, you just have a green house.
My house is green.
Yeah, but in like a chill
Your house
way.
is gorgeous.
Yeah, your green is like a muted green, whereas this green was like a vibrant emerald green, which I
Ooh.
love. That's a great kind of green. But if you
It's a good
don't
color.
like it, that's hard to fix.
The
Wow.
deal breaker.
You can't remedy that.
Well, it's green. She gives him a bath, all that shit. Dutch angles everywhere. The dog gets a bath and then she just kicks him out. She's like, all right, go home now.
Yeah, what a weird way to take care of a lost animal.
So she leaves, and then you get immediately, like, as the dog leaves, he's like, oh, I'll be back. Cut to a department store with a Dutch angle booty shot of a lady trying on a dress.
Yeah, wow.
And she
Very
lets
tight dress.
2 farts rip.
I see we're taking quotes now.
What?
I wrote those down.
The
Fart
fart you
fart?
just wrote.
Yeah.
You just
It's
wrote-
it's
your
an
qu-
asterisk
your
for my
quotes- I'm
notes.
sorry.
Yeah.
Your quotes are just farts.
That's 2 quotes you've taken from me now.
You guys heard the farts,
Yeah.
right?
Of course.
He
I
did.
heard a fart.
She did.
The first fart is somewhat subtle because she's screaming like, it won't fit. And it's like, but then the second one's like,
Yeah.
it's quieter and it's like,
and it lasts forever.
So she lets
Honestly,
those out. The dress starts to fit, but it won't zip up. Lisa can't sell her the dress.
It's
Yeah,
too
that
tight, she
was
says.
rude.
Can't tell you too tight a dress.
Yeah, how
It's
rude
too
is
tight.
that?
Fuck
Also,
that.
is that really your job?
No, it would be your job to be like, maybe we should try a size up and help you out. It's not your job to be like, absolutely not, I won't sell that to you.
Yeah, because what if it was like, I want this dress to be my weight goal loss dress or
Yeah.
something. You know, I can't sell that to you, bitch.
I worked at retail. You're just supposed to make people feel good about themselves. Like telling them
Yeah,
they're too
even if
big
they
for a
look bad.
certain. Yeah, who gives a shit? It's not going to affect
Yeah.
your bottom line at all.
Yeah,
That's
the
how I
manager
know
was
something
upset
doesn't
about
look
it.
good. If I come out and I'm like checking myself out in the mirror and the sales lady is like, girl, that is you. I'm like, oh, this is
Yeah.
bad. Like that's
This
how
is
bad
bad.
it is that
Yeah.
she went out of her way to try
Yeah.
to sell this to me.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
And I'm Lisa.
I like this too.
You're not Lisa.
I'm not Lisa. No.
You're
I'm
dancing.
movies. I'm who?
Dancer.
Are you dancing?
I'm dancer.
Are we Lisa? Are we Dancer?
Are we movie?
Oh, my dancers.
Or are we dancers? But yeah, she's
That's
and I my note here is that she looks like she's on meth working and whatnot, but
Yeah, that is a good note.
doesn't sell the dress. And her Asian coworker Kyle is like, "Hey, I like what you did there with the dress back there. I like how you shut her down morally.
And I
You
think
want to go on a date?
the owner.
You think he's the owner?
I
Yes.
think he's like a manager.
Not-
No, because the other guy's the manager. I'm pretty sure when
Like
they
a
first start
business
talking,
manager.
he shows up and she's like, "Oh, how are you, Mr. Owner?"
I love that Fen Tian had to have layers of managers at the source. She's got the regular manager, the district, the regional manager, all in this department. Oh, I did find that.
It's realistic.
I forgot to put this in my facts. All the department store scenes were shot without permission, and they would just wait for actual customers to leave, and then they would film it. But the
Birdemic style.
the note that I found was like they would tell them to leave, but they had to let them finish filming. No, you don't have to let them finish. You can kick them out.
Let me finish the scene.
Yeah. Well, then it's a historical landmark. You can I can shop where Love on a Leash was filmed. Yeah.
Shit. But Asian coworker, maybe regional manager Kyle asked her on a date, and she's
He's like
getting ready for this date.
60? Okay, how old is this guy?
He was not 60.
Damn.
He's probably 39.
Kyle?
There's no
Yeah.
way.
It's like 30.
Yeah.
He's young.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
at 60.
60 is so old. What are you talking
Lucas,
about?
how old do you think I am?
Don't fix the
Like-
crow eyes.
Like 32?
Rude.
Just joking. 65.
Obviously.
Obviously 65.
Thank you. I'll be 65 next week.
My word.
But
But
Seth is
she
40.
gets home. Seth is 40. How old am I?
I'm getting up there, yeah.
You're like 11.
Seth is telling me that he loves when 11-year-old me gets super drunk on the podcast. Because when I was typing in, I was like, what movie did we do? And you're like, Brandon, I love when you get super drunk because you're supposed to be the responsible one that has all the notes and keeps us on track.
Oh,
But
yeah.
then you get super drunk and it just gets really weird.
Yeah, I do love that. I don't know why you called yourself 11-year-old you and then said I was into that. But I do.
Seth
I'm
loves
with you what you're
11-year-old
saying.
Brandon. Let's move on.
Yeah.
All the other stuff is obsolete.
Pish
They're
posh.
gonna get married.
Pish.
Oh, kiss.
40-year-old Seth and 11-year-old Brandon.
Are they gonna kiss? Oh,
We got people still got money on it, so we can't just do it willy-nilly.
I'm the one who owes Devin money if y'all do it.
The only person that has money on it is Kellee.
It's literally.
And Devin too, but we never set a deadline, so Devin technically never owes the money to her until we die.
No, Devin never owes me money. He was in the red. That poor guy.
I mean, I was the week after, but I didn't
red?
bet on us kissing, so
Yeah.
I.
So you're good now. You're in the green.
Yeah, I'm good now. Yeah, I didn't lose money on us not kissing.
Well,
He's in the purple.
after she gets asked on a date, she goes to home to get ready, and Alvin Flang, the dog, is just chilling there, and just bloody paw. His paw's all bloody.
Yep.
She takes him in, wraps him up and whatnot, and she's getting ready, changing clothes when the phone rings. Dog answers it, brings it over to her. Mom's like, "You got a boyfriend?" And she's like, "No, I'm going on a date." And she talks to her friend about the date. Like, they go on this date, but it's like 2.5 seconds, and then she's back at home talking to Laura about it.
Yeah. What?
Paula? Was it Paula? Was it Laura?
I thought it was Rena.
Paula.
Rena?
No, Rita is
I
a
also
different
have a
one.
Read it.
Paula is her
Paula.
friend that was always wearing pink. Paula
Yes.
is
Gangster.
When Brand
pink.
thinks like
Yeah, the gangster.
Gangster urban
Yeah.
princess.
I think the best part about the mom phone call, because she calls and she's like, "You have a boyfriend?" She goes, "Yeah," like you said, "No, it's just a date." But it sounds like it's not something that Lisa told her herself.
No,
it sounds
yeah.
like she's got little cronies lurking around her daughter's life, telling her what's going on at any given time, and then she calls in the middle of the night in the darkness on her rocking chair.
No, that's a
Yeah.
later scene.
No, it's a later scene that there's the silhouette shot, but
Yeah.
this scene she's still in the dark
That is
in a
true,
rocking chair. You can just see her face this time.
Yeah, the
But
silhouette is a
it's still as if her mom has got people spying on her daughter to find out if she's gotten a boyfriend yet.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
she's a virgin, so she's scared that her daughter's gonna die a virgin. Obviously.
That's what every mom is
Of course,
afraid of.
Every mom's afraid of that.
My daughter's gonna.
My
die
baby
with-
girl hasn't gotten fucked yet. How am I gonna die peacefully?
My little girl hasn't gotten dick down yet. What the hell?
All these crass moms, really vulgar.
Eat a bag of dicks, sweetie.
For your own
Sweetie.
sake. Yeah, so I can die. So I can die knowing you didn't not eat a bag of dicks. Is that right? Did I use too many negatives?
Darling, I just want to know if you're a spitter or a swallower. Come on. That's what her mom was thinking.
That's
So now we've got through the mom sex
that's how the
talk
funeral
thing.
goes.
The birth
She
will
died
be-
knowing her daughter had been laid real well.
She was
Well-
born a spitter, but died a
And
swallower.
dog.
That's good. That's bad.
That's
good.
really bad. That's really bad. What did you say, Lucas? We were all laughing uncontrollably.
I said she got fucked by a dog.
She didn't get fucked by a
She
dog.
get fucked by a dog, which her
Because
mom would love.
every mom's dream for their daughter to get dick down by a
Yeah.
doggy dick down,
Yeah.
doggy style.
That's what they call it.
Well,
Snoopy
she-
style.
That's you.
We can only hope.
Big dog only fucks
So he
Snoopy
does it.
style.
That's good.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Well,
Who's the
yeah.
funeral?
Anyway, Lisa talks to Paula about the date, and she says it
Breadcrumbs
was
along the
okay.
trail, Hansel and Gretel style.
But Kyle's more like a friend or a brother to her or something, and she's getting
What's
ready to
Hansel and
go
Gretel style?
with the
You
breadcrumbs.
said there was a trail, and I said
A
breadcrumbs.
I know, but like, what sex style is that?
Oh, Hansel and Gretel.
reverse cowgirl.
It's leading you on, and then eventually you just take over and put them in an oven, I guess. Which is not something I wanted to say, but I was already on that train of thought. So
I was just gonna
finished it.
say incorporating like food in the bedroom, but with the breadcrumbs. shit.
Yeah, that would have been better, but then I said something horrible.
like
instead.
strawberry shortcake, so there's still like
You don't want
Cake
breadcrumbs in bed. Ew.
that's how you get ants.
I've
Yeah.
If you
You
know
get
me, I would
tortilla
rather
crumbs.
burn Hansel and Gretel in an oven than have ants in my bed.
I think we're all in the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's getting ready to leave. She has to name the dog though. She's like, you don't have a name. She offered like she was trying to go stoic. Like, I think she said like Reginald at one point.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
Rover. She lands on Prince. He doesn't like it, whatever, because his name's Alvin Flang. But she's back at the clothes store, and or she's at a different like a sale or whatnot.
They're shopping.
And they're shopping. They're looking through all these clothes, and Prince is digging through clothes and whatnot, trying to pick out something. And this man just kicks Prince in the head, and he's like, "Hey, don't ruin my clothes with your saliva or whatnot." But then he picks out a matching outfit for it. Everyone in the fucking store is
They're
applauding him.
Applauding.
He's a
Well
hero.
done.
You
He's
feel-
a hero.
You feel bad for the dog of the 9 they went through. The
10.
one that's the kicking dog.
The one that got kicked.
The
That's
muddy
the-
dog
It got-
got away with it.
It got heat stroke and concussion. What the
yeah,
hell?
The muddy dog has got away with highway robbery. There's a kicking dog on the cast. That one did not have any fun, and
But-
none of them got paid.
Everyone's impressed by him, and even a talent agent is in there. So impressed, he gives Prince a business card to call him.
Yeah.
He looks at the dog. She's like, "No, I'm not. You're gonna call me, right, dog?" And he's like, "Yeah,
I got you.
I got you,
Yeah.
homie." And so, now back at her work, she's fixing up a clothing rack or something. Her boss comes up, pulls the classical spider on your back trick.
Classic.
Yeah. Ropes her.
I literally put classic sexual harassment saying.
Oh, it's 100%. There's a spider on your back.
Yeah, I don't think you and I didn't really
The
watch
move
this.
Seth would pull.
Yeah, that's a classic. What big dog?
Yeah.
Is that what? Yeah, classic big dog move. When this scene was happening, Brandon and I, he started doing the spider trick, and we looked at each other like, "What is going on?" Like we didn't break eye contact for a little bit. This is fucked
Probably
up.
like 48 minutes.
Yeah,
Wait,
probably
were you guys
48
gonna
minutes.
kiss there?
Yeah, we actually didn't watch the rest of the movie. We just made
We just
sweet,
made out.
tender love until the movie was
mhm.
over. And like, we should probably rewind so we know what to do for the podcast this week.
But then when we saw that scene again, we got
Yeah.
right back into
Yeah.
the love
Yeah.
making.
It was
We're
so
like,
eventually we
"Let's go."
skipped
Love
over the love making scene.
Thank you.
That might be the only appropriate application of love lads I've ever heard.
Yeah, right.
You're
Wow,
welcome.
there's
Even though this
such
will
a
definitely
disparity
be a
in
March.
timestamps.
Will this be in March?
March Madness.
No, it won't be in March. We're good.
Okay, good.
We do one shining moment.
I know we do one shining moment, but yeah, it's a classic sexual harassment thing, and she's at the store fixing racks still, and a new guy starts peeping on her and asks her like what clothes she should pick out for his wife and whatnot. But really, it's all just a ploy for
He's
her to
flirting.
pick out clothes for herself. Yeah, it's a flirting technique. And then the manager
Does that
comes
work?
back. No.
No, I mean in real life. Like people do
No.
that, right? Okay.
It shouldn't.
Totally.
Bad, but
Yeah.
and then
great.
the boss
Good.
boss
Good.
comes back. Good riz. Good riz.
Yeah.
Whizzed her up.
Yeah, because it's essentially it's a guy coming into a department store, finding the most attractive woman he can, being like, "This lingerie would look awesome on you, but it's for my wife," and then like a heavy wink. That probably doesn't work, but I've never tried it.
I bet it worked.
I dare
I
you this
should.
next holiday season.
Holiday season being like tomorrow, or holiday season
Like
being
yeah,
like
like
Easter.
Valentine's Day or
Yeah,
like,
tomorrow's perfect. Yeah, tomorrow, please.
Okay,
Ooh.
tomorrow
I really
going
have
to the
one
J.C.
day
Penney and I'm
until-
harassing all the
JCPenney.
women.
No, Victoria's
Big dog.
Secret.
Not her. I'm harassing all the women of Victoria's Secret. Okay, not J.C. Penney.
Correct. Yeah, we
But
want.
I am
it.
harassing women.
I like that you go to. I want you to go to like a store that doesn't sell like any women's clothes. Like I'm going to Shields.
Yeah.
I'm harassing women.
I'm going to Lids and I'm going to harass all the guys
She
trying to
has
sell
lots
me
of
a
women's
hat.
clothes.
I know, but it's not like Victoria's Secret, like lingerie stuff.
Yeah, is there
I'm going.
that's just
I'm
like
going.
guys?
I'm going to Lids.
I think Men's Warehouse would be.
Well, I mean, no,
Just for
sorry, I
guys.
just meant like for like underwear. Y'all have-
Oh, no, it's all online because it's not cool for dudes to show what they wear underneath.
got
But
it.
it's cool for girls to do that, yeah.
Cool.
Way
Yeah.
cool.
just so
even
you
though like
know.
almost all of guys' stuff looks exactly the same.
Yeah. Well, there's some like fancy ones with the silk
Or
threads
like
and all that.
the
and
pockets that like hold. It's called ballpark pouch system.
there's what?
Ballpark
Yeah.
pouch system. Duh.
I'll put it in the
Where?
notes. It's called Sax SAXX.
Yeah, make a note, and because I've never heard of this in my life.
They're not
It's-
sponsored by us, but we will accept all of their money. Okay.
Maybe we should email them. Where are we at in this movie anyway?
So then her boss comes up, gives her this green dress. He's like, "You have to wear this to look sexy for the customers, so you can sell more."
Right.
Another big thing. But she comes home wearing this dress and whatnot. Prince sees her, all that, and then her fortune teller friend Rita comes over.
With gypsy woman.
Yeah, we're not supposed to say that.
Roma woman.
There you go.
Why does that feel worse?
Comes over with gifts from Frank. That was the man at the store looking for things for his wife. He said he fell in love with her at first sight and is gifting her all this. And so she might have to go on a date with him now. But she gets a real one-on-one lesson from Paula that says needs to find a bunch of men, date all of them when she's in a different mood, and just have a bunch of meaningless sex and lose her virginity. So Lisa dates both guys, Kyle and what was his name? Frank?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
so.
Kyle,
she has to choose between the creepy Asian man and the creepy Jewish man who both trying to date her.
well,
Yeah, and one had a full-on child.
he did, yeah.
With an
And
IQ
the-
of 190 or
170.
170.
Oh yeah, I
My
have a note in there for about that because I was like, oh, an IQ of 170. Brandon's drunken IQ, what was it again?
146.
Okay.
Yeah, that kid's got me smoked.
I was like, damn, that guy's good.
Well, my favorite part of this was right
They
before
take
going.
it drunk on Facebook at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
totally.
the kid do that.
yeah.
The
of
kid
course
took
he
it,
did.
and he still got higher than Brandon, though. It was the same test. I think that's the important thing here.
Yeah, they literally both drunkenly Googled it, this kid and Brandon.
This 9-year-old and a grown man.
They were together.
We share a dorm room. Whatever.
They were hanging out. He did.
He did.
He
My favorite
did.
part was like as she's getting ready for her dates, there's like this speed frame montage of her just like doing her hair and Prince just looking like back and forth watching her walk by. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah.
Speed frame montage. Weird stylistic choice, but
Didn't love
Lisa ends up being passed out at night, lying on her phone when the phone rings and her mom calls. And this is the secret silhouette mother phone call. Like where you can't see her face, but she's like, "Honey, you need to date 5 men right now." And it's like, "What the fuck, mom?"
Yeah, are you dating 2 people? You should be dating at least 5. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Silhouette was.
Did you say progressive?
He did say progressive.
The silhouette was just the oddest choice because it's like it's an anonymous caller on a a crime documentary.
Voice modulator.
Yeah.
You sound like Darth Vader. Are you dating 5 men yet?
No,
just 2, like a regular person.
it was another odd choice.
Wait,
but...
what do y'all think the average is for like people dating casually? Like the number of people.
3 or 4.
Dating, like in total or simultaneously?
Simultaneously, like right, like
U.S. and Canada.
Average has got to be like 1.2, right?
I don't know.
I'll Google it.
Like
you guys keep going. Oh,
I've dated 2 people in my life. I don't have.
Well, you're not the average.
Yeah, that girl sucked though. The first one sucked. Sorry.
Brandon's an outlier.
Other M name, nice.
Yeah, she sucks.
Oh, got her ass.
Cheating.
Molly?
Liar. Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I was
Billings
focused
West,
on something
Billings
else.
Senior?
What?
Billings West,
Senior?
yeah.
Billings West.
Brandon. I thought she was calling it the other M word.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's an
inside joke. Yeah. It's not an inside joke.
You can't say that M word.
You can't say that. It's only for me, Lucas, and Seth.
Oh, was that loud enough for the mic?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We gotta cut.
I heard all of it.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah. It's
Well, I don't really know, but it says the average woman will kiss 15 men and enjoy 2 long-term relationships and have her heart broken twice before she meets the one.
Does it give like an estimate on years?
That's so specific. Like what?
Well, what if you like a speed run that in a couple years?
That's like a good.
Is there an age limit on that? Yeah.
You get the first 2 heartbreaks out the way, and you're ready to go.
Okay, and then dating 3 people at a time is a manageable number early on.
How early on, and what do you mean by manageable?
Well, I don't know, but this online dating expert Julia Spira says this way you won't find yourself projecting to the future about the one person who might be dating multiple people as well. So.
Yeah, I guess
the kids at my high school. They all have like 5 or 6 boyfriends and girlfriends.
That's high school, though. Are we talking about high school right now? Is that what the article's about?
No, it's not about high. Could you imagine a dating expert that's specific towards high schoolers? And she's like, how old? Get it together, Julie.
You never know. People. You would hope. The high schoolers are people. That's not...
We're not arguing that, Lucas.
They're people.
He's going up to bat for people that say high schoolers aren't people. And I respect you for that.
Stand down.
It's also not a fight you need to fight.
Well, back to the movie. Lisa's on a date with Frank and his mom. And she's very strict about how much you can eat.
I hated her.
Yeah.
She
says, get your tubes tied.
Yeah, she's a gynecologist, so
she can do and a doctorate in nutrition or something, so she knows how much you should eat.
Did you quote me on this, Brandon?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know. But then they go back to his house. Mother's telling her how great her grandchild is with his IQ. He's going to become president, all that shit. Tells her if she wants to be the stepmom after the first date, she has to get her tubes tied to guarantee no other children. I was like, damn. A harsh world.
Yeah,
like be like a double knot so it doesn't come undone.
That's how I had to tie my shoes in elementary.
I still tie mine in double knots.
Yeah. People used to
suddenly single knots the fallopian tubes.
There was a gynecologist.
Imagine the gynecologist only single knots her shoes. It'd be crazy.
People used to steal them when I was in like 2nd grade.
People used to steal the shoes off your feet in 2nd grade.
Yeah, that was how
No,
it
they
was
stole
bullied.
fallopian tubes.
Yeah, people used to steal my fallopian tubes.
because
That
they
was in
weren't
2nd
double
grade.
knotted.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked out. You're still a dude, so that worked out
Yeah.
well.
And I can still get pregnant, which is awesome.
Barely. Just joking.
Wow, good for you.
Got his ass.
What did he say?
Barely.
He said barely.
Yeah.
I barely have my fallopian tubes.
No, barely a dude, I think.
Oh,
But barely have your fallopian tubes is better.
either way, it doesn't make any sense.
Wow,
But
we've,
yeah,
I love it.
we've talked
Very-
about vas deferences. We've talked about fallopian tubes. We're really hitting it on the head today.
Yeah. Talk about gametes.
I talked about Joe Burrow wearing a bib when he eats a woman out.
You did like almost immediately,
Yeah,
like right
Yeah.
away.
yeah.
I thought we weren't bringing that up.
For a second time. he means.
I just think that Frank's mom was absolutely adored this other mother before Frank maybe either got married and got a divorce or, she just left or whatever. Because
She
this
died.
grandchild is everything. Did she die? Was that a part of the movie?
Yeah,
I think
she
that's the
died.
implication.
Damn.
Yeah,
Why else would you put her on a pedestal like that?
they buried her
Put
alive.
that pussy on a pedestal.
Threw her
I
over
don't.
a cliff.
I don't know the next line.
Put
Okay.
that pussy on a pedestal.
What is it, Simpra? What is it?
Oh, the
Sufi. The Dane
Sufi.
Cook. Yeah, it stands for super finger.
Which
Did
way?
I say that on the?
Yeah, which way?
It's-
What? How many?
It's forefinger, pinky finger bent down, middle finger, ring finger, and thumb out. It's the
What?
super finger.
There's no way that my fingers even do that.
You have to force them.
I'm
She's
just gonna-
learning.
That's it.
There it was.
All pleasure.
She did.
I tried.
You did this,
You
and then
sufied.
no, we don't kiss after.
We do this and then we pull each other in and kiss.
Wait,
But
I was
yeah,
plugging my
so
computer in. Don't kiss without me.
Sorry.
very strict about all this. And Paula comes over to say that they need to prepare for Kyle to come over tonight. And
Oh my god.
like she's one after the other. And as Paula's in there, Prince is upset because he's supposed to be with her, bites Paula, and Prince is now kicked out. And Kyle comes over while Prince is gone and immediately proposed to her. Like, what is the timeline here? How fast has this been and whatnot?
It's been like 16 hours.
30 hours. But you find out he wants to marry her. It seemed like just for like a green card. He's like, you can be with anyone. I need
You racist.
it.
Yeah,
This is
I
that was
was the
actually a
one
quote
that
from
said-
Seth.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I put that down, but he just can't commit as well as because he doesn't find her attractive. It's like
Like-
Kyle.
Like you throw me under the bus. Do you think Lucas won't call me a racist?
No, of course not. I'm the resident
You're
racist,
fine.
apparently. Yeah,
Sure,
you're just
thank
a,
you.
You're just
I'm
a
a
horny
little
guy.
darling angel of the podcast. It's just a little horny sometimes when he's big dog, I guess.
All the time,
That's-
I think.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, all the time. I forgot to mention that little
sometimes you're
detail.
Slum
You're
dog, or
never,
sometimes
never
you're
not
raw
a
dog,
big
though.
dog, but you're usually polite and friendly as well.
Polite and friendly, really horny guy, but not racist. So that's something.
That would be
These are all
racist dog.
positives.
Yeah,
I agree.
but
Thank
yeah,
you.
he didn't. Kyle didn't find her attractive. I was like, damn, Kyle,
Yeah, he was going.
you got high
in.
standards. But then he's gay. He's
But they never explicitly say it.
well, he did say he liked men. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he
but
said he
then
just wasn't attracted to women.
she put up that like Chinese artwork. Did anybody else see that?
Oh, that
No.
art sucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she put up the
I missed the
cat.
art.
yeah,
You
she
a
was
brain or something.
yeah, it was like, what are you doing right now? But anyways,
But shit.
Yeah.
But he's gay.
Bad
He's
art.
doing it for his family to accept
Bad
him.
art.
And now he wants to marry her and demanded a child with her for anything that she ever wants. Money, goods, other men. He's like, go for it. We just need to have a child.
yeah, hall pass marriage.
Which is every woman's dream, really.
Literally, yeah, that's all women want.
Through an old
Yeah.
Chinese.
Speaking as a woman, that's all we want.
Yeah. You want to get married and then do whatever you want with everybody else.
Yeah, we don't want
Yeah.
stability at all.
It sounded like it was relatively stable aside from a husband that loved her. It was like financially, like everything, like he was ready to take
But
care
that's
of
the
her.
pillar you need the most, Brandon.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
wow.
yeah. Yeah.
The pillars were the friends we made along the way.
Like you can't just be like financially well off. That's not
Yeah.
the friends we made.
Although a lot of women do base their pillars off of financial. So you're not wrong.
I mean that is my goal as well. Like I feel for that.
To find a sugar mama?
Yeah.
Good for
I think
you.
That's
I'm
the
still
end
looking
goal,
for my
yeah.
sugar mama. Where's she at?
Have you guys ever heard "Living on a Prayer"?
They're out there somewhere. Yeah, I'm not a
Yes, I have heard it.
Bon
Yeah,
Jovi, bring it back.
who sings that? It is Bon Jovi. That's right. I'm not the biggest fan. I don't think.
But
What?
are you the biggest flan?
I'm not the. Did I make that joke? Was that
Mhm.
me? Oh shit. Yeah, I don't like Bon Jovi though.
I don't like Billy Ray Cyrus either, because drunk Billy Ray Cyrus comes in the next scene, I believe.
Does
Wow,
he?
that
Tries to
transition.
get her.
Flawless.
Well, yeah, it is. I
He's
did
good
put
at
one
those.
note here that the scene when she's turning down his proposal and he begs her to help him out or he may lose his life and all that and he needs his family to accept him, I did put was like head and shoulders acting wise above the rest of the film up to that point by so far.
Mhm.
Like that was a decent scene. But yeah, then immediately her
Yeah.
Billy Ray Cyrus boss breaks in and tries to rape her. He's drunk and it got dark. It got
Kind of a
scary.
Yeah.
horror show.
But thank God for Prince comes in, wrestles him down. He's a hero.
He's a good boy.
And
The dog
he-
is like
Goodbye.
celebrating afterwards.
yeah, because he's like, I love you. I want to be your wife because my wife doesn't have sex with me anymore, and hookers weren't doing it. And yeah, so Prince fights him off, gets it out of there, and he as he saves her, he sings "King of the Castle" after she almost got raped.
Yeah.
King of the Castle.
This is my house.
This is my house, and I'm the king of the castle.
It's
living
so
in
bad.
luxury. She's just like
Yeah,
crying on the
she's
couch,
sobbing because she's went through something
Yeah, and
traumatic. And
he celebrates as she cries after
shit,
almost getting
this
raped.
is my lady. I'm a dog.
Well,
It's so stupid.
now we've got a popping pills scene where Lisa cries and overdoses.
That's I
Another
forgot about
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Brandon, what do you think it was? It was a white big tablet. I swear it was trazodone, but like you wouldn't OD on that.
It's
Yeah, you're right.
pills from a movie from a person who doesn't speak English.
Well, or
It could be a large Percocet.
or amitriptyline.
No. Those are red and small.
It's movie drugs.
It's
You guys.
Wait, is all amitriptyline red and small?
usually, I think it's a large Percocet.
Okay, I'll buy Percocet.
Like a Percocet 10, 325.
Percocet, hey. Okay.
Why are you laughing so much, Seth? The pharmacist
The
talk?
pharmacists talking to each other. Brandon, what did you think it was? I swear it was trazodone. And Lucas being like, it's just a movie and this person doesn't speak English. I don't think they know what
Here's
it was.
probably an
It's sugar
Alka-Seltzer,
pills.
honestly, yeah. But
It's just funny to me.
yeah, so she ODs and
It's
Prince
fentanyl.
almost gets hit
There's
by
no
a
way.
car.
Fentanyl? No way. Fentanyl
No.
right now is blue because they push it to look like Oxy 30s.
Oxy.
That's
yeah.
it's a really sad thing. It's called the Mexi 30, and that's nothing racist. That's just like get out on the streets. Narcan is available and can be written by any pharmacist.
Yeah, I can prescribe that. If you need
Can
Narcan,
anybody?
come. I can't prescribe the but I can do the Narcan.
You can prescribe me Narcan.
I can prescribe you Narcan.
Yeah, and I highly
The
recommend
Narcan.
anybody who it feels comfortable should carry it. That's my 2 cents.
Just a nasal
Good
spray.
advice.
It is, yeah, and you can do 2 sprays in 1 bottle. And then for every 4 kits of Narcan that is provided, that's 1 rescue. That's a huge statistic. Okay.
I can also prescribe you COVID test kits through your insurance as well as Paxlovid.
Lame.
My what?
Oh, only until May, though, because then we're no longer in a pandemic, according to the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So after the OD, Prince runs to get someone to call 911 for
What
him.
a
Almost gets
depressing
hit
world
by
we're
a
in
car.
right there.
Yeah, right. Almost gets hit by a car. Get someone to call 911. They make it back, and like Prince is just like chilling at home. They made Lisa walk home after an OD from the hospital in the rain.
Yeah.
That was an
that's-
odd choice.
In her same dress she got admitted in.
Yep.
And for some reason, my note is here. This dog is Seth. The running commentary reminded me of Seth a lot.
What did he say? Do you have that written down, maybe, so we can
Don't.
maybe
Flesh
not
that
just
out.
call me this really shitty dog?
Almond Flame.
I don't. It did remind me of you, though.
Good job, Seth.
This dog's been nothing but an asshole so far, and then you have a note that says,
What is that?
"That's me."
Amitriptyline?
That's fentanyl.
Those are so small, though.
How can you tell there's not a banana for size?
Because I dispense amitriptyline all the time.
Okay, I believe you more
All
than me.
the time.
I don't ever deal with actual drugs.
Why not like a quarter?
She ate a quart. She OD'd on quarters?
No, I'm saying like for size comparison.
Oh,
Do you
no.
need a banana for pills or like a quarter?
Isn't that
maybe
the
would be
like
a little
the
better?
joke? Is like banana for size because
general.
bananas vary in size.
Oh, that's the joke? What?
Oh, like a penis.
I'm I think that might be it. I think I may not have been privy to that one myself.
Damn. Well, she starts running through the rain, looking through the park, trying to find Prince because he's not home, and she finds him holding an umbrella for her. And she now vows only to be with him and no other men. She just wants to be with her good boy. And then there's some magic dust in the sky, and boom, you get naked Prince as a human.
Oh yeah.
He has been able to turn into a human, and he tells her
He's
all about
kind
how
of ugly.
Yeah.
That's my note.
A little bit.
But he's
also,
trim.
this
For
is what a
someone
Holmes
named
fan
Prince.
looks like.
he's cut.
I
He's
said-
cut.
He's pretty trim.
Yeah, my note was Prince dog to human. Lisa's chloroformed? Why is he naked? Shouldn't he have a collar?
True.
A lot of good questions and observations.
But
She's chloroformed.
he tells her I want to pass
She was
life.
like-
He was a
Oh, was she like
oh
faint,
yeah.
like back of the
Oh.
hand to the?
Yeah, it's
He
like,
told-
what happened to you?
Played
He
these
told
feet
her that in a
fainting.
past life he was a cheating playboy and got a curse placed on him to turn him into a dog. It's like too much info right off the bat.
Yeah, like maybe ease her into it.
And then Seth was like, "Have you seen the movie Fluke?"
Oh yeah,
And I
I
was
did.
like, "I
bring
have
that
seen
up.
Fluke actually."
Yeah, because
What's
he gets
Fluke?
punished. Sky turns into a dog, and then he spends time. His old family adopts him, so his wife and his two kids adopt him, and then his old business partners like railing his wife, and he has to watch it as like his
Just
reincarnation of a dog. Yeah, railing her,
That's the
And-
bulk of the movie.
and
is the
he's
wailing.
it's most of it. But then he's like
As
my
a
old business.
dog?
Yeah, he's watching the whole thing, and he's like, my old business partner killed me, and he's taken my wife, and it did this whole thing, and then he realizes throughout the movie that he was kind of the asshole in the whole thing, and he deserved to die. I don't know if he deserved to die, but it's fine that his wife is with
has
somebody
come
that's
to
better for
die.
her. And the bummer part is Samuel L. Jackson's in the movie. He dies
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he dies in the Navy, gets reincarnated as a dog, dies again, gets reincarnated as a squirrel. He
Oh,
doesn't even do
worse.
anything. Yeah, he
Worse.
doesn't do anything wrong in the movie. Like, he was never like an asshole. He was just in active duty, serving his country, dies, and then gets reincarnated twice to help the guy that was an asshole
Yeah.
in his previous
So
life.
this was pretty fluky and whatnot. And
Dumb.
Lukey
Definitely
and
fluky.
Yeah, Lukey.
Louis.
and quiz mice, and he tells her all this. He proposes to her. She says yes, and thanks God for sending her. And my next one is like, oh my God, sex scene already? Like
Yeah,
they just get it on immediately.
She was like, please, Lord, bring me somebody, but also I'm not going to wait for marriage. What?
So she fucks this dog, and then she wakes
what I
up
was
the next
thinking,
morning
too.
next to Prince, but as a dog. You learn because he goes to the park pond where it sparkles and whatnot, and the pond tells him
It's
that
like the Little Mermaid.
He's just-
shit. Yeah.
he's just using her, so he can only be a man at night until he learns true love. So during the day, he's got to be a dog, and the next night he tries to convince her to like stay with him, and she does. Crazy.
It's true.
They're gonna be a real couple. And my next note is, why does every segue between night and morning have to be duck swimming?
Yeah.
It's called
a
a
lot of-
theme, Brandon.
The duck B-roll is
Bad
the theme of the film. Bad theme.
It never comes up.
What do ducks do in the winter, Brandon? They
What do
migrate.
ducks do in this movie, Lucas?
They fuck with their corkscrew penises.
They
Ah.
signify the transition
Yeah.
of a
And they hold the female duck underwater.
This is all true.
I feel like I'm on the outside for once. I'm very.
You don't know about the
confused.
duck sex with their?
I know
It's
about
terrible.
the corkscrew penis. I feel like we shouldn't. I feel like it's not important to the B-roll footage.
Why?
That's what you think.
They keep showing it for a reason.
Yeah, they keep showing all this duck
reason.
sex.
The reason is they had nothing else, not because they wanted to imply that there was crazy sex being had by ducks.
Wait, do we think it's the same
to
scene of ducks
signify
though? Because
that
it seemed like the
emotional
same.
change is coming.
It was definitely the same B-roll shot.
That signify the emotional change coming.
It signifies the physical change coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's-
ayo.
Which accompanies, of course.
What's next?
Next is Lisa laughs at him so much
Oh,
as he eats
God.
dog food.
With the greenest bottle of water right now.
Yeah,
She
why
thought-
are you drinking horny water?
Horny water. It's cleanly water.
Oh god. I keep saying
Lisa
that.
thought it was the
Gotta get
funniest
it mixed
thing
up.
watching Prince eat food as a dog. She's like, you're
She's
eating
also-
dog food, you stupid fucking bitch.
She's also in the tiniest chair, like while he's eating his
I
food.
didn't know the size of the chair, but I wish I
And
did.
this is when she gets that horrible haircut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Her hair changes throughout, representing a physical change with her as he changes. Wow, that's good filmmaking.
Mom.
Well, no,
We
right
could-
now it's the emotional change because she just got married. She's in the emotional high.
Did they
boost of
actually
her
have a
physical
marriage?
appearance.
They had a photo
they-
shoot.
They did.
Yeah, did you all
Where
see
she
what she
wore a
brought
veil.
to that
Sex.
photo shoot?
They're not allowed to have sex unless they are
A
married.
spiked collar and a ball
Yeah.
gag.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, lots of
It
bondage.
was like later down
It was
the line. It was like
crazy.
towards the end of the movie when it's like flipping through the book or whatever that he like saved for her.
Yeah, she wrapped
Like,
him up in
towards
like
the
a
end.
chrysalis.
And I was like, who the fuck took these photos?
Yeah.
I
yeah,
didn't-
also, how much did you have to pay them?
Who took the BDSM photos?
But now you get a montage of them
Rihanna.
during day
Rihanna.
and night, spending quality
Topical.
time together, and more fucking ducks in the midst of it. And now you get Prince. He's cooking frozen solid steaks, and she puts the collar on him. They get a little frisky, take a weird kinky wedding dress, dog leash photo shoot, and the pond end up telling Prince
Reminds me
that
of
he
the
can't-
Woody Allen, Annie Hall scene when they're cooking
Oh.
lobsters.
the frozen
Wow.
steak kinky sex scene.
Mm-hmm.
Not as endearing as that was.
I think it is, yeah.
It's invoking it.
I will. It's not invoking Annie Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Good Luck Chuck was not invoking Nietzsche. Okay,
Clearly was.
it's
Don't bring his
not.
name up in the movie without purpose.
Life without love.
But
Love on a leash.
the pawn tells Prince
Love without leash.
that he cannot change until he can prove for Lisa or provide for Lisa like a real husband. He's like, I gotta get a fucking job. He's good.
I'm good, yeah. Just
Is Kellee good?
No!
she's bad.
Love without a leash.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Jasmine in Aladdin 2, am I right? Okay.
Oh, more than right. But yeah, he's got to get a job.
But he's like, I'm a dog. I can't get a job during the day. But he goes to that talent agent.
He'll work at the graveyard at Denny's.
Yeah, they're always hiring.
And what he does, he's like, I gotta go to this talent agent to get to work. So he goes to everybody's like secret business card drawer that they have. Like he opens the loudest drawer of all time, pulls out the bundle of business cards that she carries and whatnot.
He's trying to be sneaky, but it's like an old apartment they're in, so every drawer is creaking so loud for the mic.
And he like signs up for this job or whatever, calls, and like you get the talent agent with the fart dress lady they're looking like through photos or whatnot. And she just called like a dog too ethnic or something. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Because it was a French bulldog. It's a good joke.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's not. Can you call a dog ethnic?
If it's too French, you can. If it's too African a dog, no, probably not.
Afghani.
They're
Yeah.
excited to meet the dog who's just sitting there waiting, isn't he?
Yeah,
Plus
he
the next
uses.
day.
He uses. Yeah, he does. He uses a phone at the restaurant. He's like, just bring a bunch of cash to the job place and give the money to the dog directly. Like, oh yeah, sure, that's good. Pay in cash and pay the dog. Sure.
Seems legit.
Which they do. They meet him the next day in the office. He's right there ready for him.
He broke into their into their office, sitting at the desk,
He picks up the Indigo telephone.
You noticed that the telephone had just a giant dog bone taped to it.
It did, yeah.
That's funny.
I couldn't tell if that was the way to get the dog to hold the phone or if it was like a themed phone for the people that works in the dog business. But
it was clearly a way to get him to pick it up.
Well, the Indigo phone didn't have a bone on it, though. He held the actual phone on that one.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So I couldn't tell.
But he impresses regardless. The talent agent comes home
he did
as human self with a dress. The dress from the window that Lisa's been looking at, that green sheer one or whatever, and Lisa gets all upset with Alvin Flang, blaming him for stealing a purse from an old lady at a restaurant to buy the dress. And I was like, whoa, what a bold conclusion you're coming to.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
And she's watching TV at home when she sees a commercial with Prince in it for China Girl dog food.
Mm-hmm.
Quick turnaround, and she hates commercials.
That's a slide on commercialism.
Good.
She's our resident communist. Her and Lukas.
No, Seth is.
What? You gave the title back to him?
He gave it back to me a couple weeks ago, yeah.
Oh. You and Lisa.
It's me.
And Lisa and Prince are about to get it on when Paula knocks on the door. She's like, I gotta stay the night. And she's like hiding Alvin. But like she has like he's hiding behind like a department store changing room sheet in her living room. Can't she just get changed in her bedroom? Does she have to have the changing room sheet in the living room? It's like an Old Navy changing station.
Whoa, you're throwing Old Navy under the bus. They've gotten better.
Have they?
Yeah, they have legitimate rooms now.
Damn, okay.
They look less like a warehouse.
They still have the quick fitting room change, so it's just like the curtain. Like if you want to do it, yeah, okay, but I'm not sticking up for them.
So fuck Old Navy. Let's continue.
Oh, let's not fuck Old Navy now. They have
fuck
JCPenney. Okay, there we go.
Even though you literally have to go there next week, Seth, or tomorrow, actually, and say, like, you have a wife. She's your size.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. It's like, why do I have to go? Now I remember.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
You promise.
Old Navy it is.
Paula has a deep conversation about how upset she is with Lisa that she's been lying to her because she finds Prince hiding and making her feel like shit with this virgin stuff, but she's been a hypocrite the whole time, like all this stuff, and yeah. Paula's out. They're not friends anymore. So all she's got is Rita and her mom. And Rita
terrible.
Definitely has brought
her.
a man for Lisa after she gets off work. She like walks into this restaurant, they're gonna go have dinner, but it's just her mom in there when she walks in. But the mom like walked in with her from the cab, but was also waiting for her at the table in the restaurant. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, that was awesome.
She was in two places at once. But she gets in there. So many men start to try to dance with Lisa, do a little salsa dancing. But we find out that Rita just paid all the men off.
That's a lot of money. That's $15,000 worth of budget right there.
To pay men to dance?
With Lisa? Yeah.
Wait, I can't hear Lukas anymore. Still can't hear him.
He took his headphones out.
Still can't hear him.
He's trying.
He's trying so hard.
Try harder.
Scream, Lukas.
It's not working,
no.
Lukas.
Lukas keeps dying. Well, how about we all pause while Lukas gets his hearing situation going?
I think we should pause.
And we'll come back.
And we'll bring up how bussin' Lisa is after.
Bussin' she is. Did you pause, Kellee?
Oh, shit. I didn't know if I needed to or not. I did it. 13 seconds late for the...
That's okay.
It's fine. I'm gonna use
You'll hear a giant oh shit.
Okay, I figured.
Checks out.
So how drunk are you?
I'm fine. I just had too many Coors, I think. So not as drunk as I should be, but you know.
Oh, I know, baby.
He gets it. This guy.
Bye.
Bye.
Where's Theo's?
Wait,
phone?
how did you know she said bye?
I can hear it from my headphones.
Oh,
Damn, he's good.
he's a professional.
He is.
Oh, I can hear
heard
you.
My headphones died,
Yeah.
and I'm dying. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
No.
I think I'm logging off. I can't make
Well-
it anymore. I'm too tired.
You have to send me at least your rating.
Yeah, I got that.
Text me it.
Okay, I'll text you it.
Text
Bye,
me it and any
Lucas.
rationale you have.
Okay, sorry. Bye, guys.
Sleep tight, baby.
Night night, bubs.
Seth's gonna come back, and Lucas is just gone.
He's gone. He died.
He's dead.
He's so dead. How do
I
you
think
like your new home?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so cute. I was eyeing it. I was like, this is the cutest little start. It's not even a starter home. Like, that's a full on, like, y'all could have babies there.
We didn't want to start our home. We didn't want to move again.
I don't blame you.
So I shelled out.
Good for you. How's work been?
Great.
You like it?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Me and Jordan chilling together.
Oh, God. Is he a good worker? I just know in group projects he was actual trash.
No, he's an amazing worker.
Good for him.
Seth!
That's me.
We lost him.
We lost him.
He
Not
died.
you.
Oh, Lucas?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
you didn't lose me. Right.
He's gone.
He did.
He's gone. Is he
He
going to bed?
He's asleep.
Yeah, that's
He
probably
fell asleep.
that poor
Okay,
guy.
we say he did, but he died.
He
dead?
died!
He
That's
dead?
how, that's how we come back.
He
after
dead?
5 seconds.
He dead or he
Dead.
died?
He died.
Well, dead.
Yeah,
He dead.
it
Or
does
like
sound.
he did.
Yeah.
He dead.
He's dead!
He's dead.
Is that.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay. When
He's dead.
he's dead, yeah.
He's dead.
Got it.
And for the people listening, they're not going to have like an interruption, and there's no scene that plays from the movie in between this.
We
They're
should
just-
pause here. Break for 10 seconds. Oh shit. He's dead.
It's going to come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
All right.
So what we're gonna do here,
Poor
I'm gonna
guy.
do it just like the beginning. 1, 2, 3, play. Hit record button again. It'll continue your recording stream on that same audio file, and then
Okay.
at 5 seconds from where
Wait.
you're at right now.
Okay, sorry. It said record or record new track, so I got scared. I'll still hit the red button.
Just hit the red button. Yep. When you do find where you're at right now, clap 5 seconds from wherever you're at.
You got it.
Okay. Not right now.
Okay,
You
sorry.
idiot.
I always mess that up.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, play.
I hit the red button. I don't know. It didn't move.
It's not recording.
No, it like won't even move the like little track that I have. Here, can I share my screen? How do I share my screen?
You hit share screen.
Thanks. Open. Okay. Share screen.
The first official share screen on the podcast.
Can you
Oh,
see
it's just
this?
a mountain.
It's mountain ranges.
Wait, that's all you see?
Yeah.
Shit. Stop
No
sharing.
wonder you're not recording. It's just mountains.
Switch screen or window. Switch screen. Huh.
Went to a breakout room last night with my parents and Marina's. We were in there, and you have to scan this little QR code to sign in and whatnot. And we were in, and we all checked in. And the other group that was in there was a bunch of like middle school girls for like a birthday party or something, all doing it together with their grandma and grandpa. And the little girls were like, "Hey, grandma, can you go scan that QR code and check us in?" And they were like, she was like, "I don't have QR checker." It's like, oh my god, she's too old.
Do you see this?
What am I looking at? Barely.
So, what happens when you press record
What
on
happens
there?
when you press record?
When I press record, nothing happens.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No new track starts playing?
No.
Like the little scroller doesn't keep going?
No.
Try it again.
Okay. Press red button. Nada. I wish I could share this part. It like says share screen and then it only lets me share my desktop. Do you guys see this? No?
That's just your desktop.
It's just the desktop.
Why is it doing that?
Yeah, it does. Can you see anything, or is it just my desktop?
Just your desktop.
Bad share screen.
Damn.
So what you might want to do is do what Lukas does, where what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to File.
Okay.
In Audacity, and you're gonna export it as an MP3.
Export as an MP3.
Title it Love on a Leash 1 of 2.
Love on a Leash 1 of 2.
And the quality down below, change to extreme.
Insane or extreme? Okay.
Extreme. Why is that so funny?
It's just funny.
Okay, save.
Okay.
Quality's insane.
Is it saving right now? Is it taking a little bit?
It says that it'll take 1 minute and 52 seconds.
Nice.
So once that is done, you can exit out of Audacity, quit the program, bring it back up, and then we'll start a whole new recording track for you.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Oh.
This is what Lukas does every week.
Because we always go past 2 hours anymore.
Yeah, because of you.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Me
Or if
too.
there's ever a guest.
My track record isn't great either.
It's just so much fun.
I do have fun.
He does not care who wins.
That was Alex.
It was Alex.
Hold on. Don't go pee again.
I'm not. I'm just leaning back.
Stop peeing.
I'm sorry. I've just been leaning forward for a couple hours because the headphones are too short, and I gotta straighten out my back.
You get the long headphones,
and they're still too short.
Also, I lost your guys' video, I guess.
The video?
Oh, for some reason our video turned off.
What? Our video's still going.
No,
like video. Okay.
Yeah, now I feel better.
You can see
me wait.
Scrawled out.
What is your little RX thing?
Oh yeah.
That's cute. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, it says 46 seconds, but it's been sitting on 46 for a minute.
Lukas sent me his guesses on ratings and his rating.
Okay. That's good. Are you going to say them last so I can't price his right?
Of course.
Okay. Damn.
Because he doesn't have a fighting chance in there.
No, he doesn't. I'm just going to have to price his right Kellee then. She has no idea.
She died.
She's gone.
She fucking dead.
Cute.
Couldn't do it. I was smiling the whole time.
Seth's having a sleepover tonight.
I am.
That's so cute. How's Luna? I hadn't heard
She
about this.
doesn't know.
I was scared.
Yeah, I just living alone and not really having a yard. I gave her back to the people that gave her to me just so she could find somewhere better to live than. Like, yeah, I love her. I really do. And I would have taken care of her, but she's going to be better somewhere else. So
Yeah, I hear that. Okay, sorry.
Found somewhere she'd have a yard and probably a couple kids to bug her every once in a while, and not me that's going to be gone for hours at a time, and just Pam to keep her company. Pam's going to be such a pain to her. Yeah.
Where does that file go?
I don't know, wherever you saved it. I usually just go to Finder and then Recents, and it should pop up if you sort by date modified.
Oh, thank God.
It's probably under downloads. Might be under desktop. I don't know.
Okay, I found it. We're good.
Okay. So now you can open up Audacity again. Create a new file with us.
Again.
No. He's dead.
No, I don't want to save changes. I already did that. Oh, sorry about Luna. I figured. I just
Yeah.
had to ask.
No, it's okay. She's going to be better with
She's dead.
like a family and not just some guy. She's not dead. She's doing well.
Being a dude, acting as a dude. Okay, I've got it now. I can do it. Okay.
Kat, are you ready?
Yeah.
Kat, I'm ready. You ready, Kelly?
Yeah.
Kat. 1, 2, 3, play. He's dead!
He's dead!
I think Kelly forgot to clap at 5 seconds.
Oh,
No, I clapped. I forgot to say he's dead. I'm sorry. Lucas died.
He's
Lucas
dead.
died, yeah. For real this time. It's not a joke.
But he actually just went to dead! To bed!
Yeah, that bitch was tired.
Yeah.
He's a sleepy boy.
Yeah.
The F-y boy.
Is he so sleepy?
It gets me every time.
I mean,
Creepy.
he's sleepy. He's a little nervous. I mean, to be fair, we are like the 2-hour mark and maybe halfway through the movie, so I can't blame him.
No, we're cruising now.
Yeah, we're cruising
Oh,
now.
yeah, for sure.
I've been
We're at
mistaken.
altitude.
30,000 feet.
Because after all those men danced with with Lisa, Rita paid him off, whatnot. Lisa's mom blames Lisa for not having a father, and that's why she doesn't like to be with men. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
It's like, that's
And
your
whose
fault she
fault is
doesn't have a
that?
father, probably.
Exactly.
And Lisa was like, no. It's because I didn't have a dad that I want to make sure I find the exact right guy. That's why I'm single. Not because I don't trust men.
But she's like, you know what? I'll prove it to you. Alvin's a great guy.
Prince.
You and Prince is a great guy. You and Rita can meet him tomorrow night. They're like, what about in the morning for brunch? She's like, nah, night. And now you get them all eating as they like lie about work, but all of their like eating motions are like synchronized.
I saw
every one of them at the table.
It was like 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then they're like all talking about jobs and whatnot, lying about jobs. I thought she grabbed his dick. Lisa grabbed Prince's dick under the table.
Yeah.
You told me it wasn't.
She was like hitting him on the thigh because he was. What were they talking about? Marriage licenses?
Yeah.
Like, we can go to the courthouse tomorrow and get a license. And he goes, a dog
license?
Yeah. And you thought she grabbed him by the dick and was like, quit that. But she was just like tapping him on the thigh. Like, no, obviously not a dog license.
But they're like, oh, we can't meet you there. We have to do it at some time when like Prince is available. And so they're freaking out. They're like, it's not the right fit, whatnot. He's never going to love you. They run outside reading the mom. The mom starts using an inhaler. Not how you use an inhaler.
Yep.
You tell him.
So I told Seth all about it. He's like, how do you use inhalers? Like,
he walked me
TV and
through
movies
it.
have ruined it wrong. What you want to do, first off, if it's a brand new inhaler, shake up nice and good before you choose regardless. But if it's a brand new inhaler, you want to prime it. 2 puffs into the air so that you're not breathing back straight propellant. If after that you've gone more than 5 days without using it in between, I want you to prime it with 1 puff in between. Now, usually do this seated because it can make you dizzy unless you have a spacer chamber. But what you're going to do is you're going to fasten your seatbelt, exit signs on both sides. No, you're going to hold it up to your mouth after shaking it. Breathe everything out of your lungs. And as you press the canister down nice and slow, you're going to breathe in slowly for 5 to 10 seconds, synchronously with it. Then you're going to hold your breath for 5 to 10 seconds. And then after that, as it marinates in your lungs and open up those lung ways, you're going to breathe everything out. Now, if you need a second breath, you can do one. A second puff, you can do one in 1 to 2 minutes if needed. Do not do a second one immediately after. It will have no benefit for you.
Thank you for flying Southwest.
Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That is proper inhaler technique. But that's only for a meter-dosed powder inhaler.
No DPI.
Yeah. If it's a dry powder inhaler, you got to do much quicker inhales. But that was clearly a rescue albuterol inhaler.
Yeah. All of us could have told that. I
don't know if you know, but nowadays it's no longer a SABA that's recommended for a reliever. New GINA guidelines. Wow.
I saw that. Okay. Crazy.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. So, not how you use inhaler. Anyway, not important. Rita and Mom tell them tomorrow morning they're getting married, getting a marriage license. But the next morning, no Alvin there. It's just Prince. The dog is waiting outside the courthouse. And they're like, wow, that man's a deadbeat. And she's like, he's right here. They're like, no, that's a dog.
He is.
And he wishes he were just a dog. And she wishes he was a human all the time for her mom, but like not for her. She's like, I wish you were a human all the time so you could impress my mom.
Yeah, this is where the fighting got kind of stupid.
This is where I started to kind of miss all just the dog voiceover stuff.
You started to miss it?
Yeah, for some reason I did.
He did!
Thanks, Kellee. It's never not funny. But
it's pretty good.
They're all at home. Rita stops by and asks Lisa if she could take her mom to the airport for her because she got dizzy on the drive.
Oh my God, yeah.
So she stays at home. She's like, well, I can drive you too. She's like, no, I need to stay here. Can you guys get me some water, whatnot? Lisa starts to drive her mom to the airport, and Rita's all there. It's a con just to find out all the download stuff about Prince.
Yeah.
There's a lie. Bombarding him with questions when he escapes. And you get another like fast-paced scene montage as she chases him through the city all the way into a restaurant as he sneaks into a bathroom because it's nice and sunny out that day. It's during the day. And his tail starts to emerge.
Oh, mm-hmm.
She sees him run into the bathroom as a human. And when she opens up the bathroom door, only a dog runs out. And she's like, well, that's weird.
And he was like, that was a close call. Like, y'all are both dumb.
There were no windows in that bathroom.
No.
I mean, you don't see the inside of the bathroom, but it was like in a hallway.
Yeah. It's weird that he couldn't outrun Rita, right?
As a dog?
Well, just as like a dude.
Rita actually trains for that stuff, so.
To
She's a dog chaser, yeah.
Yeah. She's trying to be a true mole.
Rita, the fortune teller dog chaser woman.
Just the rest of the movie, she could barely walk, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, she's taking the smallest steps everywhere and slapping her. She's got flip-flops on the whole movie. I didn't think she'd be sprinting after. It's not a plot hole.
But Rita's like, I didn't see him turn
into
a dog, but he definitely turned into a dog.
Look at her couch to marathon. Here we go.
She tells Lisa that. She's like, I didn't see him turn into a dog, but he turned into a dog. But she's like, did you actually see him? She's like, no. Lisa's like, oh, thank God.
Which is so incriminating, the way she reacts to it.
And she tells Lisa to stay out of her fucking life. Rita's like, she's like, you will never see your mother again then. It's like, whoa, you can't make decisions for her mom.
Yeah, it reminds me, you guys ever seen Atlantic Rim?
Have you ever seen Fluke?
I've seen Fluke.
I've not seen Atlantic Rim.
It's just a spin-off of Pacific Rim, like the old movie from, with all the Gundams and everything.
And then there's going to be Indian Rim and Arctic Rim. This is just all the oceans?
Yeah, it's all the oceans. But this guy goes into a burning building after the wreckage of the monsters passed, and he like saves this little girl.
After the ghosts of girlfriends passed.
He saves the little girl from the burning building and brings her down to the dad that was asking him to save her. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so glad she's safe. Thank you so much. And the guy's like, yeah, you take care of her. That's my goddaughter now. You can't. What do you mean? That's your goddaughter now. You saved her from a building, which is awesome. Thank you for doing that. But you don't have any kind of power to be saying that.
Yeah, that is very
Yeah.
similar to Rita's thing. She's like, "Oh, you're never gonna see your mom again." And my next note is, "Oh, Lisa doesn't have a relationship with her mom anymore." Apparently, Rita had more pull than we thought.
More than the mom did.
And she is just like sitting on the couch crying, and Prince, as a dog, is sitting there just going, "I'm a dog. I'm a dog in a home." And you're like, Prince, read the room, buddy.
Yeah, it's like his IQ drops when he becomes a dog.
He just becomes an asshole is what he becomes. But
it definitely feeds into the not even theory, just the fact that a lot of his lines were improv.
Yeah.
Like he probably didn't read the rest of the script besides the things he was given. He was like, this is what's going on in the movie, and just improvise off of
do
that.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
Most of it was in song, but then Lisa ends up in a park
wasn't song
taking pictures of a Chinese woman and her kids when a lady whispers in her ear the secret for good children. She's like, "Wow, you got great children. How do you do it?" And she whispers, "You don't hear it." But then you see that her and Prince are in a car together. She starts to try and have exciting car sex with him to have kids.
Yeah, I said,
Because
how
that'll
does that
raise
work?
good kids.
Would that
It's
be
exciting sex.
Thank you. I was wondering more of like the half dog situation.
Like the logistics of the kids. I get it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like,
Not the
kids
logistics
all-
of the sex.
Yeah, I understand, I guess, let's just say that, how sex works, but I don't know how it would work if the dog is...
But you understand how car sex works.
Like specifically in the driver's seat when the steering wheel is probably going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Where you just honk every time.
Every thrust is a honk, yeah, essentially. Yeah, that's how you know it's good. How often you're honking.
If you're in the back seat, bad sex.
Somebody's honking like 160 BPM, like that is some good fucking going on in that damn car. They're going crazy.
It's just EDM. Sandstorm.
It's Sandstorm.
Wow, now. It's just
how do you fuck to that rhythm?
Just scary. What was the
every 8
what was the fucking TikTok one?
I think that's just chord.
Not
every other.
The TikTok sex beat thing.
Oh, it's the Workaholics theme song.
Is that the Workaholics theme song?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
crazy.
Oh, it's one of their. It's an interlude between scenes. It's like the transition music because back when, what were they on? Comedy Central, I think they were. Instead of just cutting to commercial, they would have like a title card, kind of an exposition shot.
That.
Yeah,
Sunny in Philadelphia style. A little bit.
I love that. Wild
like
card.
for transition shots, not for title cards. Like transition, okay. But like they're going to commercial, and the audience can tell because they have like a scenery shot, the title of the show, and then like
and then they
different
have that fucking song,
like an instrumental behind it. Yeah, and then that was the song they used in between commercials.
But yeah, so
it was cool.
She wants to have car sex with him to have kids. But he's like being a rational human being here. It's like, you're mostly a dog, but you're being really rational right here. And she's over it. And so they go to a museum to look at Chinese art dolls.
This part's so funny.
Was he a dog here? I think he was
He was a dog here. He had to stay outside.
So she just looked at him.
Yeah. Well, this is the part where she's going around smiling at all the rocks. And then she sees a couple like... She's like, man, I wish I could have a human person here with me enjoying the museum. And they were laughing so hard and giggling. And I was like, what's so funny about the Chinese rocks in this museum that you're laughing at?
That's right, because he was a dog, but he was outside fighting with other dogs over like food scraps. But all those other dogs on the street could also talk.
And one of them was the ethnic dog. One of them was French. You could hear it.
So were all of them also humans? Or were they just dogs?
I think they were just dogs.
Huh.
Yeah.
Plot hole.
It's not.
Could be a bad movie then.
Maybe.
But Lisa starts to realize that a storm is rolling in like this one day. And apparently the rule is that if the sun isn't shining, he's a human. It really seemed like a morning-night thing all the way up until they kind of introduced this Deus Ex Machina thing to let him go out during the day so that she can go to her boss's party.
It's just dumb.
She was like, you don't ever be brave for me. Why don't you go out in public during the day? He's like, because I'm a fucking dog. I do go out, but when I'm a human, this sunlight thing is not a real rule.
Did you forget?
But
the sunlight rule seems so arbitrary.
But they go, he's a human like the whole time. And I might notice, shit, this boss has more than 5 stores. He's like, I'm a pretty big fucking deal. I've got more than 5 stores. It's like 6?
5.5.
7?
Yeah,
Lion
we
King
talked about
5.5.
One's a satellite store.
Oh, okay.
And while we're
That
at it,
makes
fuck
sense.
you, Dan.
Fuck you, Dan.
Oh shit, she hates Dan too.
But yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Of course.
But Alvin's sitting so politely with the boss's son there talking whatnot. When the sun starts to come out and he phase shifts into a dog in front of him, I was happy that we got to see like this transformation at least.
Yeah.
It wasn't great animation, but it could have been way worse.
It could have been so much worse.
Yeah, well, especially with the tail scene when Rita almost caught him, like that was a bad tail.
That was really weird. I didn't even. It took me a second to recognize what was happening. I just saw a tail sticking out of his pants, and I was like, what is that about?
He's a furry.
It's like, oh, right. He's turning into a dog.
Oh, is he a furry though? Is Lisa a furry?
Probably.
They probably both have to be at this point. Yeah.
Cool. Hot. We love that.
Do you think he fucked any female dogs?
Do I think
as a dog?
He fucked any female dogs as a dog?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think his horniness knows any bounds.
No, his green was everywhere.
His green was everywhere.
Well, Lisa sees that he phase shifts into a dog, gets scared, jumps in the pool, but she doesn't know how to swim. Like, why'd she jump in there? Yeah,
so Lisa starts drowning.
She's drowning. Prince jumps in to rescue her, and Alvin tells her that she must accept him for who he is, or he will die, and try and find her in another life. I was like, is that the rule? Are you gonna die?
I know. Well, that's when I took this to doesthedogdie.com. Have you heard of this website?
Yes.
And?
Should I tell everybody?
Sure. Why not?
We're close.
Yeah, it's a yes. It's a yes.
The dog dies.
Yeah, Prince. It was weird because you guessed it a long time, but like Prince turns into a dog at night. He leaves. He left her a note saying she deserves a husband and kids. Like he can't provide that to her. He goes to the pond. Pond tells him to be patient, accept all the little things. So he runs back to her. Yeah. But he runs to her as she's running to him, and he gets hit by a fucking car.
Yeah.
And he's all bloody.
Almost cried because the dog was just so cute.
The best actor. That dog that was hit by the car, best actor of the film.
Oh, absolutely.
Bloody and whatnot, laying in the street. He dies.
Brandon and I were laughing at this scene, though, because we're like, oh, shit, he got hit by a car. And then the next scene, they just put some, like, blood on him. And we're like, come on.
They poured some Ciroc over him.
Yeah.
Like, pretend you're dead, dog.
Really?
He did he was a good boy.
He did a great job.
Yeah. Well, Lisa's mom is now on her deathbed too, and Rita's screaming at her to get a new man. She says she won't.
Stupid.
So the mom just dies. She's like, I will not get a new man. I loved Prince. So the mom's like,
she rolls over and closes her eyes. I'm done. I tried.
So mom's dead.
I told you to date 5 men. Now
you barely dated 1.
And you get a little transition card that says years later. Like, how long? It's like 30 years later.
But Lisa looks the same.
Just with some gray hair.
She does look the same.
Barely.
Lisa's renting out her apartment that she's lived in all these years, and Paula stops by with 4 grandchildren, not just regular children.
Yeah, and she looks good.
She looks good, yeah.
She had like some cute like grays on the bangs, and like that was it. I was like, Paula.
Still a little pink.
She wearing that Barbie girl pink.
So it's like 30 years later. Paula and Lisa are looking through old scrapbooks. They see the photos of her and Prince, and they start reminiscing how she's waited for him all these years. It's like, is he gonna come back? They also like talk about Paula's like, oh, I know all about reincarnation. When somebody gets reincarnated, they come back at the age that they died. I was like, is that true? Is that true, Dan?
It's not
Dan,
true, Dan.
Did you marry me for my treasure, Dan?
That's a fan.
That is a loyal listener.
Are you a true fan? But like, apparently those are the rules of reincarnation that I was not privy to up to this point.
Yeah.
Are you a true fan? Did you listen to our podcast for the treasure fan?
That's literally the only reason I'm here.
Yeah, you got the treasure already, though.
I did. I got 3 treasures.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
It's really funny.
And at this open house, Paula ends up leaving with all her grandkids, and Prince comes by. He's a full human now, and they embrace. They say they missed each other all this time.
They did.
He is his normal age.
He's normal age,
The age
which is like 25.
The age he died at.
40. I don't know what normal age is.
The age he died at.
Okay.
And
Tell me, how old is that in dog years?
25?
He's an old fucking dog.
If you do
That's
the
like
7,
3
it's
and a half.
175.
Oh, in dog years. So I'm multiplying that by 7.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
But I
Right.
did see a chart the other day. I went to the vet. It's a physiological age. It's obviously not the 7. But for a dog between 51 and 90 pounds, like a golden retriever would be, if they were 25, would be the equivalent of like a 158-year-old man. So yeah, he's probably pretty old.
Damn.
But she's like, how did you come back? He's like, it's too complicated to explain. You don't want to know. And then we're like, okay, that's it. He just turns old right there. It's like, the magic worked. We don't get any resolution there.
Nope.
This is too hard to explain. Fen Tian gave up. And
you don't want to know.
he has a dog training business. Very successful. And they can live together and get married now that he can provide for his family.
Also, I hate that because there's no way. Just because he was a dog doesn't mean he knows how to train dogs. Because the whole time he was a dog, he was like, how do I fuck? How do I get my
That's
little
like
dog?
in doggy classes. I think it's like 201 classes.
Intro to fucking Doggy 101.
That's
201.
The parents dropping their dogs off at doggy daycare. This dude alone in a room with 12
Why do you
dogs
think
is like, all right, let me
Lucas
teach
is
you how to
like-
fuck.
Yeah, why do you think Lucas is like spay and neuter?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I thought it was a Bob Barker bit.
No, he was preluding Love on a Leash
That's what
for
it
like
was.
the last
He's-
year.
He's been foreshadowing. for
He's
80
really
episodes.
Yeah, he's great host.
He's a genius.
But now you get a fast frame makeout for like 2 minutes as
yeah,
Lisa
weird thing to
and
fast
Prince
frame.
make out. Yeah, fast frame for 2 minutes with their gray hair, and then they look directly into the camera together with no sound. And she takes off her green veil, wraps it around his neck, and pulls him off camera. And that is the end of Love on a Leash. But you do get 2 bloopers.
Yeah, you
One
do get-
blooper is the dog swimming in the pool, and the other is the dead dog in the street. That's it. It was
I
like
know, licking himself. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cute.
there was like really no bloopers, but that is Love on a Leash. So we're 2
Wow.
hours. Yeah, exactly. Wow, indeed. We're
I
2
think
hours and
Incredible.
15 minutes in.
Yeah,
We're good timing.
not too bad.
I'll just say real quick, if that kid with the IQ of 170 were to rewatch this movie, it would go down to just 70.
His IQ.
It was that bad.
So my IQ is now 46.
yeah,
When you watch this movie, it drops 100.
that's percentage based.
Oh, so it's like a variable. It's not a fixed rate.
Yeah,
It's a variable rate. Okay.
And the fact that you know that your IQ is fine.
Oh shit. The
be
7-year-old didn't know about variable rates. That stupid dumb bitch.
he didn't know it was like you was.
So that's ending it. We got quotes, ratings, and reviews. Seth and I have a lot of quotes. We lost Lucas with this quote, so that's good. But we should probably.
Good riddance.
Well, I mean, they're probably going to be like 90 quotes. So
Just
let's.
kidding, Lucas. I'm sorry.
We'll do some quarters real quick, and then we'll try and. You okay over there?
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
How many
Yeehaw.
quotes do you have?
Only 10. I felt like I could keep going, and then I was like, these are terrible.
I have 19. Fuck me.
I think I said 14 when I counted them the other day. Leash on a dog. 15.
Damn. We're still doing half. Kelly, kick it off with 5 of yours.
Okay, it's at the very beginning, and I don't know who says it, but I think it's Paula. She just says, maybe you should wear more green.
No, that's Alvin Flang. He roasts her. Maybe you should wear more green as she's getting ready for a date with Kyle.
Good,
Yeah.
That's
good.
a good roasted her ass.
Roast the
Okay.
hell out of her.
And then this is him again. He was like, "You pay the rent, and I'll sniff my butt." Like what?
I was so mad at that line.
When we watched the first 5 minutes, the first 10 minutes, that first night, I was like, if I were taking quotes and notes,
You'd have 9.
I could have one a minute at least. So you
Yeah.
really have to rationalize it and hold yourself back.
Take deep breaths.
Okay, my next one
Yeah, maybe you
is
should wear
that
more green.
classic sexual harassment saying of, "Lisa, don't move. I think there's a spider on your back."
It works every time too.
It is a classic. It works for me when I'm
when you're prowling on women.
When I'm prowling, yeah, that's the word I would use. The spider on
when
the
you're
back.
prowling on innocent women, you love the spider on the back.
At an Old Navy. Yeah.
Old Navy.
Exactly.
Then there's
JC Penny.
When he's still the dog, he says, "I'm exhausted. We should call the ambulance."
Oh, that's so good. I'm
Like,
exhausted.
what?
Well, maybe you should call the ambulance.
Ambulance.
Because I do have that. Oh, yes. I'm so exhausted. Maybe you should call the ambulance. And then she immediately falls asleep.
I was mad about that.
She was so tired, actually. Like, genuinely.
Okay, my last for right now is when Kevin, is that the store manager? Not the manager, but the other guy, owner?
The
maybe?
regional.
Yeah, his assistant to the manager, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
Says, "I'm not physically attracted to you. Any woman. You're, yes." And then, like, don't ever say gay. Like that. Just like,
yes.
Yes.
Let me be
you're
the Grinch.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Quizmas.
Quizmas.
Oh,
quiz like a pop quiz,
and
and then just mice like a rat. The quiz mice.
My Christmas present to my 2 sisters,
quiz mice
2
present.
of my 7
Your quiz mice present
was it's the to-do list of the Grinch on a sweatshirt. You know, have you seen those?
Yeah, self-loathing.
Yeah, it was one of those and on a sweater.
Hunger, tell no one.
That's our favorite. Probably childhood movie in general.
Can't
Christmas
cancel plans with dinner with myself again.
Bilson could tell y'all this story, but when we did this Christmas pub crawl and I was so drunk, but we put on the Grinch and my drunk ass is laying on the ground, just quote for quote the Grinch.
Great party.
Yeah, and if I were a character from any movie, it'd be the Grinch, Jim Carrey.
The Grinch.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like any other character from the movie. It'd be like the man himself.
No, any movie ever, I'd be the Grinch.
I'd probably be Helmet Doring from Even Dwarfs Started Small.
You wouldn't be Helmet Doring.
I just walk around going...
That might be you. Okay, yeah. They've changed my mind. He's really good at it. I tried once last week, and it does not turn out well. Spoilers.
Oh, wow. He is good.
I know. He got the inflection and everything.
I've got that, and I've got the height down to a T. Start your quotes before I go mad with Helmut Doring.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I don't remember anything that I wrote down, and I've had quite a few beers having watched the game beforehand, so...
And
whatever.
some shots and some mixed drinks.
Some shots, and my team lost, so I had more beers. So.
You had wine?
You had wine? I did. So first quote, "If I can't find a real man, I'd rather die a virgin." And the dog says, "Oh yeah, she's the one."
That's romance.
This one I'm 99% sure is from Brandon. "That's Lisa. She's on meth."
That is from me. Yes, of course it's from me. They did not say that in the movie.
No, they didn't. They didn't even tell us what drug it was.
But it was something. It definitely was. This is when the dog comes home and he has he's bleeding from his leg, and he says, "I cut myself shaving," because he was trying to impress her. But she couldn't hear him, obviously.
Yeah.
You already got the "maybe you should wear more green" thing.
So we all had that.
Yeah. I don't remember what part this is, but Lisa's super sad. And she says, "I wish you could talk to me." to the dog, and he's like, "I broke your favorite glasses."
Those are the things he wanted to say to her all along.
Oh God. This is from Lisa. Why is he gay? Why is Kyle gay?
And having an existential crisis over a man's sexuality. It's because she almost got raped. Duh.
Well,
she was like, "Well, this man isn't that bad. If I'm not getting raped, it's good."
I think this is my last one for now. God, what is this from? He gave her a bunch of money, the dog did, but in human form he gave her the money, but in dog form he says, "Don't spend it all on green clothing."
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about the men she had in her life. The men that suited her were one with mom that makes her get her tubes tied.
Yep.
Gay man.
Yep.
Rape man.
Yeah.
And a literal dog.
What the funny thing is the other three dudes were propositioned so that she would like be so offended by men in general, she would go back to her dog and say, "I'll only be with you," and that would lift the curse.
But one of them was just a homosexual man.
Yeah, one of them just like a dude living his life and also being really weird about the whole marriage thing. But also her best option is a guy that's a dog is really fucked for her.
Yeah.
And the dog.
And the dog.
Yeah, weird.
None of this,
any other man.
None of this movie was any good.
All right, I got quotes. First one, right off the bat, he's "Girls,
oh my God,
where are you? Girls, where are you? Oh, there is one, and she is hot."
And he sounds just like this. Brandon's doing a great impression.
Yeah, honestly.
If I can do two impressions, it's Stephen
Kramer
Glickman as Alvin Flang and Helmut Doring.
Yeah.
And you crushed it.
Next one,
wide
another
range,
impromptu
man.
one from him. Red light, stop. Green light, go. Go, go, go.
We love it. Also, when do dogs know how traffic? That's fine.
It doesn't matter. Next one is him walking around looking for girls in the park, and he hits his head on a fucking tree as he's walking around because it's a dog POV shot. He goes, "Oof, I'm a dog now." It's so stupid. I don't need to know that you're a dog anymore.
I can literally see it.
It's like his depth perception's off or something. It's like, oh, I forgot I'm a dog. I guess maybe his nose is longer than usual.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, a dog now.
As a woman with depth perception issues, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not about being a dog then.
Another Alvin Flang quote. "I'm a dog and I'm driving in a car, heading to the house and we're gonna go far. Yeah, yeah, yeah."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He loved singing those songs.
His songs were so funny because he would sing something that was kind of like decent, you know. He sang it okay and it seemed like plot related, and then he'd tack on "and I'm a dog" at the very end of every song.
You don't need that. Yeah, once again, we know.
Because
maybe her English was so bad that like she just had to keep reassuring the audience.
Like herself.
Yeah, like that is a dog.
Right. What's the movie I'm writing?
I finally have one that's not just an Alvin quote. It's Lisa and him. She goes, "It's hard as a homeless dog, isn't it?" And he goes, "Well, I do own a home in Switzerland."
That's still Alvin Flang.
Yeah.
That's still his quote.
Hey, maybe you should wear more
green. But
green.
they've said it together.
Yeah. Here's another Lisa Alvin. If you could do it with me, if you could be the Alvin voice.
You want me to be Alvin?
Because you love the inflection of him. So it's, "Poor dog, we need to give you a name."
Where are we?
Right here.
Oh, yeah. I already have a name.
How about Rover?
I have a name. My name is Alvin Flang.
Well, maybe a little classical?
Yeah, like Alvin Flang.
It's funny because the editing on it was so... What about some classical? Yeah, like Alvin Flang is so fast.
He like basically interrupted and they quieted down his voice a little bit so it was almost background noise. Like, I don't know if it was intentional or not. Super funny.
And you said that one. Last one for right now. Frank's mom telling her to weigh herself twice a day. And he goes, "Don't worry. My mother was a gynecologist." Like, what?
Unrelated.
Oh my gosh.
Do not correlate, but okay.
Yeah.
Kelly, finish yours off.
All right. And this is Alvin Flang, obviously.
Oh,
Of course.
And he says, and lives in a house that is green. What is that about?
everything's so green.
Everything's so green. I'm in a bad mood. Don't make it worse.
Who said that?
I don't even
Probably
know.
Lisa.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But somebody was pissed.
Who says indigo? What kind of planet am I on? That's when he was like picking up the indigo phone.
Yep.
Oh,
And then
I remember.
I gotta get me some Kung Pao, man. Some Kung Pao.
Yeah, there goes
That
one
was
of
a
mine.
good one.
Yeah.
Some Kung Pao.
Pao. And then my last one is, I wonder where I can get some doggy Prozac. Obviously.
He said that several times.
I think just 2, but it's still a lot.
That's more than I was expecting. One was more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
So.
I think the I'm in a bad mood, don't make it worse is right after she was sexually assaulted by her manager. And Alvin Yang, as the golden retriever, is like, this is my chance to get in with her, and tries to lick her face, and she was like, get away from me.
Okay.
Oh.
Bad timing.
Horrible. Yeah. Maybe.
Seth, your last.
Your
Your last 8.
What the fuck?
6.
I don't know. 8, I think. 7, maybe. What? I don't know why I wrote this down. Oh, I feel love. ... In bed. I think somebody was just having fun fucking, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
This is from the mom. She says, Lisa. Like she's like running away. She says, you never had a father.
Thanks, Mom.
I know. I am so depressed right now. I need some Kung Pao chicken. Yeah.
Kung Pao.
This is after the Chinese woman had whispered in her ear at the park. She goes back to Prince, and they're having the car sex. She goes, today, a Chinese woman told me a secret. And then didn't expound upon it for like 5 minutes.
Love that.
Lisa, I didn't know your husband was so handsome. I don't know why that was funny, but I guess it was at the time. It's big deal. I'm Alvin Flang. I think it's after he turns into the dog at the like business party.
Oh yeah.
This is a quote from Brandon. It's when it's after the dog has died, Prince is dead. Paula, as a grandmother of 4, has come into Lisa's not new abode, but she's come into her apartment she's still living in, and she's naming all her kids, and we're laughing at all the names because they sound kind of insane. And Brandon says, this is my youngest son, Hasbro Beyblades.
She did have a weird name. That's right. And it
I
wasn't.
didn't even hear that. I don't think I remember that.
Well, it wasn't Hasbro Beyblades.
No,
but
it wasn't.
Sounded like
it was
that.
close enough to Hasbro Beyblades. And this one's earlier in the movie, but I wrote it down after because it was one of like the highlights of the movie. I think it was in the trailer, and it's just Lisa laughing so hard. I'm like, you want dog food when he's in dog form? It's like, yeah.
She loved that dog.
He's
food
a
shit.
dog. Yeah, she thought it was so funny that her husband, quote unquote, was eating dog food.
Okay. Finishing mine off, this one says Lisa almost getting raped. King of the castle.
Oh my god.
He was singing so much.
Bad timing.
This is my house.
The fat dress and the lady looking at the pictures of the dogs. Too fat, too old, too ethnic. I was like, no.
No.
This is him singing again. It's time for me to go. I fight crime with ninjas. It's like right after they watched the dog commercial.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow you're going to get a license? A dog license?
Grabs him by the dick.
Grabs him by the dick.
Obviously.
This is either Rita or Lisa's mom talking to her right after they get upset and disown her, basically, and they say, I'm sorry you were involved with a man that doesn't have a birth certificate.
Oh wow. Very specific.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was one of my checklists when looking for a mate, but okay.
I think I'm in love. Does she have a birth certificate?
You know there are some people out there that are worried about that.
And
yeah, fair.
This is one of my favorite quotes. Right at the end when Alvin jumps into the pool to save her.
Yeah.
And he just goes, all right, grab on, you pizza-faced cinder block.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Roasted her ass.
Yeah. You would call dibs on that line, too.
Yeah. And then finishing off with Seth quotes. This is a Seth and Marina quote that they said simultaneously. They both whispered, "Let me be a hero." I don't know what that came up, but let me be a hero.
I don't remember. I think he said something like, "I can be your hero," and then Marina and I are both like,
This is Seth. He was watching it. He was sitting on our couch, and then he scoots further away in the couch, and he just goes, "I don't want to be that close to this movie anymore."
Oh yeah. Well, Brandon's got a projector now, and a big projector
screen. Like 120-inch screen or something.
It's huge.
Oh, sick.
And nice. I was like 3 feet away from it, so it felt really real when they were having like the awkward sex scenes, and I just like had to move away from it for a little bit.
You were just in it.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be.
So
I don't think anybody.
This is when Lisa is lying in her heart-shaped brown bed or whatnot.
Yeah,
but her feet are hanging.
Heart-shaped?
I think so.
But it could have been like bean shaped.
It could have been It could have been a kidney bean. Yeah. But like her feet are hanging over the edge of the bed. Alvin looks at her feet like a foot fetish kind of thing, and Ben just goes, "Don't eat that."
I did say don't eat that.
And another Seth quote.
This is the bad one.
I think she has another job we don't know about yet. Remember? She was fired for being raped.
Yeah, she was fired for that.
You can't just get fired for being raped.
No. There's a whole bunch of
especially when
issues
your boss
that come along with that. But
yeah.
So
that's the end of quotes. It's ratings time, and I've got Lukas ratings, what his guess is, and his rating.
And he's going first.
I will tell you right now, we don't have Rotten Tomatoes or critics on either of them.
Okay.
But Lukas did say tomato meter not applicable, so he got that right.
He wins.
IMDb Metascore, he said 20, but there's nothing. So, but he does. There is audience on each. So Kellee, I want you to start.
Okay, we're doing tomato or audience for IMDb.
Well, we're doing Rotten Tomato audience, so percentage.
Shit. Okay, and that guy said to do 10 out of 10s on all of them, so I'm going to go something ridiculous.
But his account did get banned immediately.
Oh, shit. I'm still going to... How famous was this guy? 92%. 92.
I have no clue who Ralph the Movie Maker is, so I can't tell you the famous level.
But the movie got famous off of it, so 92%. I'm doing it.
37.
And Lukas said 70. One of you guys is so close.
Shit.
You guys are all so far apart.
I know.
Yeah, shit. Like
anybody.
It's a 93. It's Kellee.
Are you shitting me?
Audience score on Tomato Meter 93%. So now, audience score IMDb out of 10. This is you, Seth.
IMDb out of 10? This is who?
Audience.
Okay. I don't know, 3.7?
Okay. Kellee?
I think it's going to be high again. But IMDb is more respectful. 8.
So stressed.
8 flat?
Yeah.
8.0?
8.
And Lukas said 5.6. One of you guys is so close, and you're all so fucking far apart again.
I hate this game so much.
This is so bad.
It's horrible. I do this every week.
It's an 8.1. It's Kellee again. She was off by 0.1 on each, so she wins. You guys each owe a fucking Lamborghini.
Is that the new one?
Yeah. What are you guys rating it, Seth?
Oh, God.
Let me think about it for a second, because I'm a few days removed.
Yeah, we're about 4 days out.
Yeah, and I can't tell if it got better or worse over time. We're just gonna go like a 3. Just a 3
flat. Reasoning?
Yeah. Man. It's mostly bad. It was kind of funny in some parts. Even if it was unintentional, I had a good time along the way.
Okay.
So just personal enjoyment, a 3. Otherwise, it's probably a 0.8.
Okay. Kellee?
Okay, whatever I give Aladdin 2 minus 1 whole point from that.
So 9.
No, I think I'm at a 1. And I kept pausing the movie and being like, when will this fucking end? And it just never came. And
It doesn't end.
I love dogs. So you think that would keep my interest? And even though there was literally 10 dogs, none of them kept my interest. And the sound, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, bad.
Sounds pretty bad.
And then for me, I'm torn because like this movie was enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was crazy enjoyable, but
it's not for the reasons it was supposed to.
When we talk about Birdemic being the worst objective movie we've ever seen, I think this beats it.
You think so?
It has
Potentially.
To. It literally has to.
They're very close.
They're very close.
I'm going to give this a 1.6 just because I'm being objective. Lasagna scale.
Right.
It is skewed a little bit by enjoyability, but like everything wrong. Dialogues, just script in general, plot holes, sound, everything, visual stuff. It's bad. So, and then Lukas texted me his rating. He gave this a 7.4.
Oh my god.
Are you being serious?
Yeah,
we won the
any animal movie, he gets it. He gets wild.
That's crazy. That's another bet during the movie. I guess the very end of the movie. So Brandon, what's the over under on Brandon or on Lukas rating this over a 6.5? Yeah,
we both said over.
We both said over.
Yeah, so it is over. He's 7.4. He's probably thinking similar to frickin' Birdemic, where it's harder to get everything wrong than it is to get something wrong, and something's wrong, something's right. So the film director knew what they were doing because they did get acceptance to AFI too.
Yeah,
they got this big Taiwanese government-funded film with the best script, and then they just changed it all. So they might know what they're doing and just created something dog shit. But yeah,
it seems like a weird thing to do, but maybe
really weird. So 1 flat, 3 flat, 1.6, 7.4. That's 9 plus 4. That's 13. Divided by 4 is a 3.25 average.
Good.
Not bad.
That's fine.
See, because it was enjoyable. Like Star Wars Holiday Special, Kirk Cameron, not enjoyable, and also just bad.
If I watched those alone, I would stop watching them.
Yeah. What about this?
I wouldn't have finished it. Same with this, though.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't have finished this either.
No, there's like, I don't.